Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 21 of How Many Ones? My name's Matt Clark, and with me today is...
Paul Buckler.
And...
Rich Ruiner of Marks Belfield.
Ruiner of Marks?
Yeah.
Like Marks and Spencer's, or just some sort of...
Just generic Marks? I've also realised that only works if people know what we're talking about just before this.
It does.
That doesn't
it's literally
work
meaningless.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
No.
Basically, Matt was doing some technical crap and I just kept talking over it and making myself laugh and mildly frustrating Matt, which is always a
we
plus
are
as far as I'm concerned.
so professional. This is the fourth time we've actually tried to start the podcast.
Yes, because I keep giggling. Yeah. All right, fair enough.
Yeah.
Hi, Richard. I haven't got anything funny today, guys.
Do you not write these things down, Rich, in preparation?
No, impromptu off the top of my head. I was going to say something wildly inappropriate, decided against it. But you know what? Because I'm in a corner, back to the corner, I'll say it. Richard sat here with my DOK out, Belfield. I said DOK.
Yes. Very apt for this episode, as we are...
Yeah, I would have said it otherwise.
Reviewing the Daughters of Khaine Battletome.
Yeah, I'm doing the Battletome on Cities of Sigmar, and guess what? I'm talking about my DOK. That would make no sense. Come on. Timing.
Well, if you're on a dock, it might do. If you're sat there on a dock.
Dock of the Bay.
Fort, maybe. You know?
Oh, I was waiting for it. I'm waiting for the singing to start soon. But he's not.
I did think it, but I decided against it. Because we'll have no listeners after that.
I'll just get it out.
Yeah, also, if he starts singing it, we'll probably get copyright strikes or something.
Probably, yeah. I mean,
Otis Redding will come and take me down with a knife. Done.
I still think that at some point we're going to get a letter from Davina McCall telling us she's going to sue us for some reason because of how much Rich hates her.
I don't hate Davina McCall. I just don't really like her. There's a difference.
Right. Why don't you like her?
Because she's annoying and tells people to stop swearing. And she's also got like a kind of an angular face, a bit like a Jimmy Hill kind of thing going on. You know what I mean?
No,
I don't get that.
No, I don't get it. Sorry, Rich, you're outvoted on this.
Yeah.
I'd also forgotten that I disliked her until you reminded me, so thanks for that.
That's all right. Lots to help out.
H to H.
Yeah. So last time we did Poole's list for Realmshift, and we will do Rich's and mine's today. So you know what we're doing. Not that they aren't already on BCP. Is that what they're on?
Yeah, BCP.
Yeah, but I don't think they're out to. Yeah, I don't think that it's open for viewing.
Oh, okay. Well, if anyone wants to get a little cheeky advantage against us, which I'm sure you won't need for how we roll dice, but
yeah, it's going to make no difference whatsoever.
No. But before we go through the list, let's do. So, Rich and I had a nice bit of joint hobby recently, which was we played a nice little game together of AOS, not just a random game, obviously.
We played Tiddlywinks. It was banging.
Yeah, it could have been quite good, actually.
Oh, I'm shit at Tiddlywinks, mate.
Yeah. I definitely played it for ages.
Neither have I since I was a kid. But
don't you have to flick it in? You flick it into a cup or something, Tiddlywinks?
Beg your pardon?
You flick the Tiddlywink into the cup.
Oh, right, yeah, sorry.
And that's how you play the game.
I thought about flicking it in. I wasn't sure what you were talking about for a context.
Do you not have a tiddle and a winker or something? I was waiting for it, Rich.
I do have a tiddler, and it does wink occasionally.
Yeah, I thought it would.
But Rich and I played a game, and I used my Realmshift list, which is Zinch against Rich, and he used Khorne.
The army, not sweet.
Sweet?
Yeah, sweet corn.
Sweet corn. No. I thought you meant like corn, like the band or something.
Yeah.
Well, they are pretty sweet, although I never really listened to Khorne that much. I was much more of a... They weren't heavy enough for me when I was a kid.
Oh, okay.
And also, I couldn't understand Jonathan Davis's... I won't sing, obviously, because copyright strikes. But.
Yeah, no singing, please. You are live, Rich. Please do not sing. I'll start saying that if you want to.
Me.
But we had a nice game, wasn't it? It was pretty close.
Yeah, I think the scores...
You were a bit hungover.
God, it was so bad. I think you won by about 4 points in the end.
Yeah, it was really close in the end. So.
It was. And I think a lot of that was because, tried as I might to get in and punch, spoilers for a little bit, Kairos in the face, I just couldn't get there.
No. I mean, you charged him turn 1, didn't you, pretty much?
Oh, yeah, because I managed to get
with
3...
blood crushers? No,
blood crushers.
Blood crushers?
Hold on, let me find the list. Mighty Skull Crushers.
Mighty Skull Crushers, that's it, yeah.
Who are, at best, okay.
I mean, they're pretty good on the charge.
Yeah.
You almost
They
did. They
don't die that quick, do they?
No, that's it.
No,
well, unless you magic them to death, like I did.
Well, you've got a lot more wounds, haven't you? So
yeah.
Well, it was interesting though because there was that that first unit of 3 that got into you. Yeah. They still lasted for about
3 turns.
3 turns. Yeah.
Least, yeah. You got the spell off on them turn 1, didn't you? Where they had the 3-up ward against
the prayer,
spells,
yeah,
wasn't it? But
the prayer, the 3-up mortal ward from prayers. It kept them alive for a while. I think that next time I play them, I need to move a priest up with them or with up the rest of the army because having to do the skulls right at the back when they're not really useful wasn't great.
Yeah.
And you quite cleverly a few times used your uppy downy ability to swap things for a spawn.
Yep.
So I charged in the kick-ass axe and it's nope, it's a spawn now. I was like, okay, great.
Yeah.
And it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Your list is an interesting one and I know we'll go into it in a bit more detail, but it is definitely an interesting list.
Yeah. But have you done any other hobby, Rich, recently for anything? Or was that game the culmination of your hobbying?
No. Since then, I have been painting 2 bits of 2 separate armies for 40k.
Yeah.
I've been building... What else have I building? Well, I've been buying some Skaven. I bought
Skaven?
because that Spearhead double box came out. And I was I wanted that new Deathmaster because he's amazing. And 13 attacks with rend 2 against heroes. I'm like, oh, I love you, love. I'll take you. I like the new gutter runners and things. The only thing I'm trying to work out is, do I do it as the Spearhead and then I have a unit of gutter runners and a unit of night runners, or do I do it as 1 unit of each, or 1 big unit of night runners, 1 big unit of gutter runners? I know they can't be reinforced, but I can have I still can't work out if the gutter runners are worth it. I think the night runners are, not because they can attack, but because of that shenanigans around terrain.
Yeah.
It's the gutter runners I'm just not sure on. But I suppose if I want to use them as a spearhead, I should probably buy them. I should probably build them as that just in case. I can always tell people that they're not them. You know what I mean? Oh, they're all night runners. Because no one will tell the difference. It's a rat in a cape.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. Poole, been up to anything exciting?
So I've nearly finished painting those prosecutors I needed for...
That's good.
Realmshift. So that's nearly done. That's my hobby. I played a game versus Ricky on Thursday. That was good fun.
Oh.
Was that using your Realmshift list?
It was.
Nice. How'd it go?
Are you sure you finished it? It's
no,
Saturday.
We finished in loads of time because I'm playing Drop Stormcast deliberately, so it's really quick.
Yeah.
But I did win against Sylvaneth, which is a good win because Sylvaneth are top of the tree at the moment, apparently.
Hey, I see what you did there, Paul. I'm a fan.
Yeah.
Matt didn't get it because he's not as
no,
he's not in touch with comedy as us.
Yeah.
He's just talking about trees, wasn't it? Just talking about trees.
Yeah. In top of the tree.
Yeah, they're doing well the rankings, aren't they? So.
Yeah, I think so. Those and DOK are pretty good.
I haven't looked at the rankings in a while, to be fair, but I think is it probably going to be Sylvaneth, Lumineth, and I imagine after this, Daughters of Khaine.
I would think so. All 3 up there.
Pretty good. We'll go through some of the recent tournaments for both Sylvaneth and Daughters at the end for people, just so people have an idea of how they're performing. Because it took me at least 10 minutes to find the AOS stats. So I will save you that pain of having to look for an annoying website and click through lots of things to actually find what you want to look at. So, but we'll do that. All I've been doing hobby-wise, aside from playing Rich, has been trying to paint my Zeech as much as possible.
How are you getting
ready?
Yeah.
I still got the base all of it. I need to finish Kairos, and I've still got to do a couple of units.
And you've got a week.
I'm getting there. I've got a week.
Yeah,
But
you'll be fine.
They're all airbrushed.
Oh, okay.
And like half of them have their spot colour, which went for yellow in the end. I sent you guys pictures, didn't I?
You did. It looked really good.
You did, yes. Yeah, I liked it.
So I've done that. But what I'll need to get at least some more base coats on Kairos to make him look a bit more.
Fair enough.
Not unpainted. Otherwise, Matt Leons will definitely kick my ass. Probably
he will do. He will definitely tell you.
And of course, that's a nice little segue into one. Propane Studios are our sponsor, and two, I bought the stuff for Zeech tokens, and they were really useful.
They were invaluable, even as his opponent.
Yeah, because then Rich knew exactly what my stuff had on it, which is confusing anyway.
Yes.
And he knew when they come down and that sort of thing.
I knew what was burning and what wasn't.
Yeah. And Kairos has his Destiny, so he could use his Destiny ability or not. If I'd used it already, he knew that. So it was all very useful for both of us. So, and obviously to talk a lot more about how great Propane Studios is, I'll leave it to Rich.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Yeah, good. There you go. So,
if you want oh guys, I'm only playing. A little fake out for you there. So, Propane Studios, some of the finest, most bodacious. I've never heard that word used in ages. So use it.
Are you a Ninja Turtle?
I thought bodacious was used for women. Like their
no, that's bootylicious.
No, it's a surfer thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Is it?
I think we're getting sidetracked again, guys. Let me non-discriminate search in it while I find it. It's a North American word meaning excellent, admirable, or attractive. Audacious in a way considered admirable, apparently.
All of those things 100% apply to pro-painted tokens.
100%. So, Propane Studios are some of the finest accoutrement you can find for gaming. You've got your tokens, you've got your measuring sticks, you've got your boxes for your tokens, your measuring sticks. You want a dice tray? Guess what, guys? You can get a box that acts as a storage tray and a dice tray. You can use it for a dice tray for rolling. You can use it as a dice storage container. You can have a separate section just for storing bits and pieces. And if you really fancy it, you could probably get a section made so you can hide Jaffa cakes. It's up to you. Whatever you want, that can be done. You can have wood. You can have bespoke custom designs engraved into anything you desire. Alongside of all these amazing tokens, you can also use their sister company to get some trophies. So if you're taking these tokens to a tournament and you want to make sure that this tournament has trophies for you to win, you can do this. Is it a
step sister company or a normal sister company?
Well, it's not stuck in a washing machine. Let's leave it at that. You can get your trophies for the tournaments and there's no issues whatsoever. Alongside all of that, just to make you aware that whilst you can get an absolute bargain on this website by using our code, howmanyones, that's HOWMANYONES, that's HOWMANYONES, and that'll get you 10% off as well as letting them know that we're fantastic and well worth sponsoring. You can also take advantage of the moment. Now, I don't think these two will work together, but I assume not, but just to let you know, there is now a sales section that Matt and Jen have kind enough to put on their site. I've taken advantage of that myself this week to pick up some tokens for 40k. So while you're at it, have a look. If you need something for Age of Sigmar, you need something for 40k, you need something for Horus Heresy, you need something for Crisis Protocol, anything you can think of, it can be done. If it's not on their website, contact them. Custom work is always appreciated. Check out the website, propatestudios.com. I think it's .com, unless I've given the wrong website.
And they will happily make tokens for your sister if you want them to. Don't worry.
Whether or not, yeah. So if you need a token to tell to say where your sister's stuck, fine. In a ladder, under a tree, under a bed, under a blanket, under a full moon, under a washing machine, under the fridge, whatever. I'm sure they can probably make it.
Yep.
And I will just say, it wasn't even me who brought that down that time. I was like, no, I'm being proper. No.
Yeah.
You're the one who took it to the gutter, mate.
It was still your fault. We're going to say it was your fault.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I take my responsibility.
I'm messaging Matt at the moment asking for my Jaffa Cake section for my dice box because I haven't got one and I want one of those. That is going to be the most popular thing that you can ever make.
Can you only put Jaffa cakes in it?
No.
Can you put other things in it? Also,
I mean, jam tarts.
No, Jaffa cakes aren't a cake. Oh, they're a biscuit.
No, I didn't specify.
So you can only put biscuits in it, or can you put cakes in it too?
Possibly. Either or. I mean, it's up to you. What I was trying to get out there, guys, is you can have a little handy compartment in your, like I have, where I store odds and ends for other games, like measuring sticks for Horus Heresy, like the templates and things. I store them in there and whatever. But yeah, Jaffa Cakes. Go for that.
Personally, I wouldn't recommend putting food in it because it's going to make all your tokens sticky and they're going to get on the table and make the table sticky. And no one likes a sticky table.
Apart from your stepsister. What? I think you probably could, though, realistically. Like, if you got... I mean, Matt does those really, really amazing inserts for the dice trays. What if you just got him to make one that, like, goes around the edges as well, and then you've got a biscuit storage container as well that won't make things sticky?
I mean... Maybe.
We need to speak to his R&D department.
I mean, I think you could use Jaffa Cakes as wound markers, couldn't you? You could just, like... ice little numbers on them and then eat the number as you lose the damage.
Or
it sounds a bit expensive to me.
Or
it sounds tasty to me.
No. Just go for each wound being one Jaffa Cake, right? And just only take Mega Gargants.
Or Smarties.
Oh my god,
Smarties would work.
No, got to be Jaffa Cakes. That's 140 Jaffa Cakes you could get through in a game.
Ooh.
I could do that.
Right. Okay.
That went weird, but basically what we're saying is Pro Pet Studio are amazing. Definitely use them. We do. We can vouch for how good they are. We can vouch for how good their trophies are. I never win one, but I've seen them and they're really nice. So I definitely recommend it, guys.
Yeah. But one thing I would say as well is if you get one of the dice storage systems and then buy extra ones to hold your tokens in, make sure you put the token holders together with the dice tray in mind, because I did mine wrong.
Did you do the magnets wrong?
Yes. And then I had to pop it all out and some of it broke. Now it looks like I destroyed it. I didn't really mean to.
What's also really funny
works. But,
what's also really funny is when you hadn't glued it all in and then you lifted it up and all your tokens were there again on the weekend.
Yeah. They didn't get everywhere.
I mean, I laughed.
Yes.
In between my hungover going,
Yeah. Yes. But, so, Rich,
yes, dear.
Please can you take us through your list?
I'm going to take you on a wild and wonderful journey. So I'm going to read my list, and then I'm going to read the name out of my list just for Poole. The list, you may have seen it, is quite common.
Please
guys.
don't.
It's 1950 points. Law is Skaven, unsurprisingly. Fleshmeld Menagerie, 3 drops with the Law of Ruin, Manifestations of Doom, and it's Master the Paths and Wrathful Cycles. It is 1st Regiment, General's Reg, is a Grey Seer with Foul Hide, he's the General. Unit of Clan Rats, a Master Moulder, a unit of Reinforced Storm Fiends with Rattling Doomflare Gauntlets, and Warp Fire Projectors. Next regiment is Master Moulder with Short Tempered, 2 Hell Pits and a Scourge of Gyran Brood Terror. And the final regiment is Pringles the Giant. I took this to South Coast GT. Yeah. I liked how it played, and I wanted to tweak it a little bit because I realised that when I took it to South Coast, I was an idiot, and I gave the wrong. I know, right? I gave the wrong weapons to the Storm Fiends, so they didn't have warp fire projectors. They had the launcher ones, and I was like, these are fucking terrible.
I always thought the launchers were good.
They were
when you rend something and then loads of damage.
They never hit. They're just they're just terrible. Whereas the clubbing blows are like 2d6 attacks and stuff, and I just like the volume. And they're shooting combat, which I think makes a difference. So that was the one change. I wanted to give the Scourge of Gyran Brood Terror another try.
You weren't keen on our review when we were reviewing?
No, I wasn't, but I thought, do you know what? I'm not going to be able to use them soon anyway. So we'll give them another whirl and we'll see if I can just work it better. And I think a lot of it needs to work on my deployment because the last game I had where it was because I put the North hole down in the wrong place to start with. I'm like, I can't blame anybody else, but there's that one. Now, the name of the list, you tell me if you can recognise where this is from. You want to hurt me? Go right ahead if it makes you feel any better. I'm an easy target. Yeah, you're right. I talk too much. I also listen too much. I could be a cold-hearted cynic like you, but I don't want to hurt people's feelings. Well, you think what you want about me. I'm not changing. I like me. My wife likes me. My customers like me because I'm the real article. What you see is what you get. It's a film quote if you can get it.
I've got no idea.
No, you've definitely seen it. Everyone's seen this film.
And you'd definitely be getting a list penalty from me.
It is John Candy's speech from Planes, Trains and Automobiles when he's in the train station.
Okay.
I haven't seen that, I don't think. Not properly.
You must have seen it.
I've seen bits of it, but not all of it. I was more into like Animal House, that sort of thing.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm not going to ask what you've been researching on the internet this week, Matt Clark.
When I was younger, I preferred Animal House to Planes, Trains and Automobiles. I was never that interested in like vehicles. Whereas Animal House obviously had girls in it, so I was more interested in that. Obviously.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, fair.
So at South Coast GT, Rich, you were 1 and 4, weren't you?
Yes, yeah, which is a record for me. I was doing quite well.
So are you hoping to go 2 and 3 this time? Is that the aim?
Do you know what I'm hoping?
3-2.
I mean, I'm hoping to go 5-0, but unlikely. Okay. I think I would be happy with 2-3. I'd be happy with that.
Yeah,
because I think that having used this list in this sort of mix the first tournament, this is a way of like practicing with it. I'm always a firm believer that if you use the same army 100 times, you'll probably get just about good with it.
right.
And I was expecting.
So what happened with you then?
Oh, I'm not good at it. I don't know why.
I'm only joking, Rich. I'm not being mean. I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to be mean. I was trying to be funny. I'm sorry.
Fine line.
Do you know what, Matt?
Yeah.
For that, I'm just going to say, you want to hurt me? Go right ahead if it makes you feel any better. I was going to go through the whole thing again, but I can't be asked.
Yeah,
that's the correct choice, Rich.
Yeah.
But no, you're only mucking about, Matt. I know that. Don't worry about it. I didn't even notice, to be fair, mate. But I think that it's a solid. I think that I'm not very good with Skaven, but I love Skaven. I don't think there's.
Yeah.
I think there's. What's the best way of putting it? It's hard to be good with Skaven if you're a Skaven person at heart, because you're like, I just want to do weird shit.
You just want to do Skaven things, don't you?
Like Skaven's like, I just want to do all ninjas, or I just want to do all rat ogres or other fun stuff. But I'm looking for. I reckon with a bit of a tweak, it might work better. So I'm keen to try it, lads.
Can I ask a question, please, as well?
Yes, you can.
Is not the best Skaven army name just the Black Death? Is that not just the best Skaven name? Because it's historical. And
I mean, you lost it straight away on that.
Funny. No, it is based on the Black Death.
Yeah, I know, but historical.
It is historical. It's from the past.
That's what I mean. Like, you lost me on that, mate. I'm not a historicals fan. You know that. Come on.
But yeah, for me, that's just a good name for Skaven. Because the rats spread the Black Death around, so therefore it killed lots of people.
I thought it was dogs that spread the Black Death.
No, it was rats.
I'm pretty sure it was dogs. Like, it was rats that gave it to dogs, and then dogs gave it to humans.
I think that's one of those things you got told at school that's actually wrong, and they've actually found it out, that rats spread the Black Death. I don't think it had anything to do with them at all. I think that's one of those things that you get told, and actually it's not true.
Well, then.
Just to ruin your story.
There we go.
I blame Stanford Middle School for being rubbish.
If you think that rats did spread the Black Death, feel free to leave a comment below. We will correct it next time.
Yeah, if you think the rats spread the Black Death and that the world is flat, feel free to leave a comment.
The world is flat, Rich. What are you talking about?
Oh God. Oh God. Oh God.
So, should I go through my list then? So,
go on, treat yourself, mate.
I will. So it's Tzeentch, as I said earlier. 3-drop like Rich's, 1950 like Rich's as well. So the extra CP is helpful. So
Always.
General Regiment is Kairos. Then I've got an Exalted Flamer and a reinforced unit of Flamers, and then a unit of Zangor Enlightened. Then I've got Regiment 1 is the Curseling with Devolving Aura, which is the one where you roll dice and they have control 1. And then Fate Slicer, which costs 10 points. So if the Curseling kills any models, I get a Fate point.
Also sounds like a hell of a name of an 80s band.
Yeah, definitely. And then he's got a Spawn with him, Jade Obelisk, because I think they're just good.
Yeah.
10 Zangor. And then my Regiment 2 is the Fate Skimmer, who I'm not sure on, but I think he is quite useful.
Was he the which one was
on the
he?
disc.
On the big oval base.
The big wizard on the base.
Yeah, he was pretty good actually.
And he's got another unit of reinforced flamers and a unit of screamers. So not a Matt Clark list, sadly. But
no, some duplicates in there.
Yeah. And then spell law, I went for Law of Change. So I get to always have Transform to Spawn, Bolt of Tzeentch, and Fold Reality. But I can use the book to get the other ones if I want to.
Yeah.
And battle tactic wise, I went for, because I just want to be quick. Well, not quick, but simple. Intercept and recover, and then master the paths.
Yep.
Because I can kill heroes quite easily with magic. And I can potentially kill units if I'm lucky. So yeah. We will see how that goes. What do you guys think of that list?
Having played it, I think it was very interesting, and I thought when we did the review of Tzeentch, the shooting and the demon side was underwhelming.
Yeah.
The shooting in that list really proved me wrong. I was really impressed by it, and it's scary. Like, you don't think it's going to be scary, but then you start like,
it's a lot.
You get the buffs to it, and I've just like, bleh, just rinses stuff. It's really good. Like you took out, I think with that, with a bit of shooting and stuff, you took out, I think it must have been nearly most of like the 10 Skull Reapers. You took out a fair few of those with that. And I think I had like 3 left afterwards. And that's like, they're 3 wounds apiece. So that's impressive. And a lot of it was mortals they were doing and stuff. And I was like, it was just a really, really solid army. I really enjoyed playing against it. I think it will do well. What are you aiming for at Realmshift?
Because I'm still learning the army a little bit, probably 3-2, if I can get that. Just because it takes a bit of time to do the hero phase, and plan stuff, and that probably means my games will be rushed towards the end to try and finish them, I expect. But
and it is
try and be as quick as I can, and that's why I chose those battle tactics, because I don't have to plan and go, I need to get these 3 units out, I need to retreat here. I just go, I've got to kill that, or I've got to kill that. That's it. Not to worry too much about much else.
No, that seems fair.
We will see.
What do you think about it, Paul? What do you think of those 2 lists, my friend?
I think you need to make the name of your list much shorter and have nothing to do with a film whatsoever. So Skaven for Realmshift would be my suggestion.
Yeah. Okay. Or Realmshift Skaven.
Yeah. Either of those are more than acceptable. But I like the fact that you are persevering with your Scourge Brood Terror, because I think it's actually quite good. So it's a good choice.
Yeah.
And then Matt's list, I'm interested to see how it goes, to be honest with you. Like, the hero phase was a long phase when we played the other day.
We did the game, didn't we?
It took a while. But it was your first game with them?
Second.
Was that after you played Rich already then, had you?
No, I played Rich after that game.
Yeah.
Which was my 3rd game. You were my 2nd game.
Yeah.
My first game was against Dom, like when they just come out.
Okay.
So,
But yeah,
it was a
so I
while
think
ago.
the more games you play, the quicker you'll get. So I think by Sunday at Realmshift, you'll be flying.
Yeah, potentially. Yeah. We will do a tournament review of Realmshift with the three of us.
Yeah, as we're all three there.
Which will probably be the next episode after this one.
I would think so, yeah.
Keep an eye out for that and give it a listen because we try to make it interesting.
There'll be some tales to tell, I'm sure.
Probably.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so should we go through Daughters of Khaine then? You guys ready?
Yep. Yeah, I mean, we've only been, 35 minutes talking about that?
I mean, it's other stuff, isn't it? It's fine.
Yeah.
So we'll stick. Rich, you have the code, don't you? So you can read.
I do.
That's good. So we'll stick to how we did it before. So if I do the battle trait, if that's okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then Poole, you do heroic trait, and then Rich does artifacts.
Who's doing battle formations?
Oh yeah, sorry. You do battle formations, Poole, and then Rich does artifacts and traits.
Yeah,
that's what we did. Wasn't it?
That's what we did last time.
Yeah. So same thing. So the battle trait has changed quite a lot. It's almost completely new, isn't it? Paul?
Pretty much rewritten. I would say it's rewritten.
Yeah. So we're gonna start with the first ability on the app, which is called Anointed Ritualist. So if there are no friendly anointed units on the battlefield, you're going to pick a friendly, non-unique Daughters of Khaine hero to be the target. They become your anointed for the rest of the battlefield. I don't think it's the same as the one from Buffy, but you never know. And they remain that even if they are destroyed. They still count as being anointed.
Yep.
I've got to find. Sorry, you made me think about Buffy now. I've got to find out who the anointed was in Buffy. That's confused me.
It was a little boy.
Oh, the one the master kept in a cage.
Yeah. Well, no, it wasn't in a cage.
He was to start with until he made him into a vampire, I think, wasn't it?
Was he? No, I think you're thinking of season 2, where Spike puts him in a cage.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Takes over. Yeah.
That's right. Yep.
So your anointed unit treat exalted abilities on the war scrolls of any anointed units that are dead as if they're on their war scroll. So you can use the abilities of your dead anointed if they're exalted, essentially.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. And then, to follow on with this, each time an anointed unit is destroyed, after you remove it, you pick another person to be anointed.
Yeah.
So you pick one at the start of the first battle round, you pick your I read the names now, all the heroes.
What do you about a hag or a
hag queen, isn't it? Hag queen.
Hag queen,
so
or
you pick hag queen to be anointed for the turn or for the game. She dies, then because she's died, you pick another different one. Maybe a hag queen on a cauldron of blood.
Yeah, or a slaughter queen,
or a slaughter queen.
Yeah, or
who's the other lady?
You got the what's her name? Gladiatrix.
Yeah, that's it. Gladiatrix. High Gladiatrix. That was it, wasn't it? Yeah, she's the one I was quite liked.
How do you know what the
is that because she's got a whip? Is that why you like her?
Yes.
Yeah,
whip. That's what it is.
How do you know
Rich.
How do you know what So do they all have standard exalted abilities then?
Anointed is a keyword that you give to those heroes.
Right.
And then the exalted will be on their scroll. So when we go through the scrolls, they'll have an ability that say exalted.
That's got a keyword that says it. Yeah.
And then they're the abilities that they can all use still.
Okay.
Even if they're dead. Okay. Okay.
I see what you're driving at now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had to look at the war scroll to work it out.
You'll see when we get to the war scroll.
Yeah, it'll make sense. So just keep it in the back of your mind for now. If it doesn't make sense, and should all be nice and clear.
It's all in the back of my mind being kept there as we speak.
That's good. They have a charge phase ability that they can do, which is a once per turn army reaction, where you declare a charge ability for an anointed unit. And it's used by that anointed unit. And then you're going to pick a friendly non-hero Daughters of Khaine unit that's not in combat, wholly in 12 the anointed, and that has not charged. And then essentially they can charge with the anointed.
Yeah.
And you can reroll charge rolls for the target for us to face.
Yeah.
So is it almost like, just look at these two things here, like you pick something, it doesn't really, like, for want of a better term, it doesn't matter too much if they die, because you've got the other thing to make another one.
Yeah.
And then you can, like, you literally can use them just to charge into combat, basically. And then, oh, whoops, they die, I'll pick another guy.
Yeah.
Yes.
And if you
That's
charge them
kinda
in, you can basically get
in a minute
a
with the
bonus
blood
charge.
rights, and the blood rights it will help with as well.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Okay, so that's the first bit, the anointed bit, okay? You pick someone to be anointed, when they die, pick someone else, and then whoever's anointed can use the abilities of anyone who is dead, as long as it's an exalted ability. And then while they're on the board, they're anointed, they can do the special charge ability, where they can make a unit rinse rather than charge with them, kind of, and that unit can reroll charge.
Yeah.
So you kind of save a CP, or if you're doing a counter charge, you could counter charge with 2 units potentially.
No. Okay.
Because it's a reaction to a charge ability.
Oh, that's cool.
Which is quite cool. So then the next bit of their ability is their blood rights. So you perform a blood right each time one of these things happens, okay? An enemy unit is destroyed, and any damage points were allocated to that unit by a friendly anointed unit's combat attacks in the same turn. That's the first one. Then there's a friendly anointed unit is destroyed. The next one is a friendly unit contesting an objective you control is destroyed. Then there's also an enemy unit is destroyed by a friendly Daughters of Khaine unit's attacks, and any models in that enemy unit were contesting an objective you do not control in the same phase. And then the last one is a friendly or enemy unit is destroyed, and it was within 3 of a place of power at the start of the phase.
Okay.
So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ways to perform a blood right. Okay?
I mean, so far, kind of striking to me a little bit like Blood Tithe, but a bit more complicated.
A little bit, yeah. And then the blood rights are linked into your last ability, which is called Blessings of Khaine. You can only do this. This is once per turn army, end of any turn. You can only use this ability if you perform any blood rights this turn. So if you do any of those 5 things we just said about, you can then do a Blessing of Khaine at the end of any turn.
Yeah, and key to know, it's not 1 per blood right you do. It's if you do any blood rights, you get to do 1 blessing.
Yeah, it's if you performed any blood rights this turn, you can do 1 blessing. Yeah, and you're going to pick one of the following blessings, but that is not active. That blessing is then active, and while active, it applies to friendly Daughters of Khaine's units. And the effects of more than 1 blessing can apply to a unit at the same time. So you're going to kind of activate one of these blessings as you go through the game.
Mm-hmm.
So, first, essentially you can get +1 to hit for combat attacks, +1 to wound for combat attacks, +3 to move, characteristic. If you charge, you get a 5+ ward for the rest of the turn. You're -1 to hit from shooting. You can charge and or shoot if you retreat, and you get +1 to chanting and casting rolls. So they're the blessings that you can do. 7 blessings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Okay.
Do you, with the one where you can shoot and charge if you retreated, do you mitigate the D3 damage you take?
No, it doesn't say you don't take the damage.
It doesn't say you do. So you would take the D3 damage.
Okay.
So the idea is you're going to try and do a blood right, so you're going to happen because you've done it, or the enemy's done it to you, and then you can then pick one of these blessings to buff your army.
Mm-hmm.
That's the basic level.
That's kind of cool though. Like you can kind of play into it a little bit. Like looking at this, let's say for example you're taking, I don't know, you're going against something like Hammersmith Hardmen. Got to get it right.
Yeah.
And you're charging your guys in. You've got 3 units charging in. 1 unit dies, and they happened to be within 3 inches of a pace of power. You've then got a blood right. So at the end of the turn, you can then make another unit -1 to shooting, to hit from shooting, and suddenly you're taking advantage of that and using.
It's your whole army, Rich. It's not just one unit.
Oh, is it?
All of these blessings affect your entire army.
Yeah, the whole army is affected.
Wow. Okay. Well, that's so you kind of almost want to have lots of small units then, really, don't you, to take advantage of these?
Yeah, I mean,
because then they'll die basically. Like you could chuck in loads of heart renders or whatever.
Yeah, or you can just you charge him with your anointed and hit something and it takes damage and you kill it, and that does your blood right.
Fine.
Yeah.
But no, I like that. It seems quite thematic, really, doesn't it? Because
it's a bit more flexible than the last one.
Yeah.
In previous, it was like you gain one, I gain this, I gain this, I gain this. Now it's like, I get to pick it. It's a bit nicer.
Can you stack these? Like, does only one apply at a time?
No, so you can have +1 to hit, +1 to wound, 5 up wound if you charged, retreat and shoot, retreat and charge. You can have all of them.
Yeah.
Can you have the same one?
No,
because it's just active. It's either active or inactive.
That blessing is active.
Yeah. Once you activate one, that's it.
Once you've activated it, that's it.
Rest of the game.
Sorry, it's just because it's got the wording here. The effects of more than one blessing can apply to a unit at the same time. Yeah. If you can only have one active, how does that work?
As in, no, you can have more than one active, but you can't have the same one activated again and again and again. So you can't do.
Once it's active, it just works.
Yeah. Once the light switch is on, it's on.
Got it. Yeah, I understand.
Flicking it on and off doesn't make it better.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
You can't go, I'll add 3 inches, then another 3 inches, then another 3 inches to movement.
Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah.
Me trying to be gamey, guys, that's what it is.
It's fine. But yeah, that's still quite cool.
Interesting. Very, very cool. It seems like it plays into, like, I don't know what the new stuff's look like because I haven't really looked at it, but the classic Daughters play style of I want to charge in and kill stuff. And this was an added element of I don't care if I die as well. Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting. So we've got formations next, don't we?
Yeah, so we've got the Coven of Blood. Effect: while each model in a friendly Daughters of Khaine unit is contesting an objective you control, those models are not visible to enemy models more than 9 away. It's pretty good.
I like that a lot.
Hide your stuff. It's pretty good. Obviously, we've got obscuring terrain at the moment, but even without the terrain being in the right places, you can just do off the objectives with that.
Yeah.
Well, it's also great as well because you can. It's obviously one way, so you can sit your archers or whatever on the unit, and you can hit other people, but they just can't hit you.
Correct.
I like that. I like that a lot.
And then we've got Frenzied Devotees. Once per turn, army start of enemy turn. Pick an enemy wizard or priest on the battlefield to be the target. Roll a dice for each objective you control. On a 3-up, subtract 1 from the cast and roll enchanter as the target for the rest of the turn. So on some of those missions where there are 3 or 4 in your deployment zone, a wizard or priest could be -3 to cast or chant, which against some armies is actually really, really good.
I mean, I suppose if you went against like Kairos, suddenly or Nagash actually even like all of a sudden his stupid amount of spells, they're probably not going to do much.
It definitely, if you're on the right mission, it could be good. Some missions it'll be dreadful.
Yeah, because you won't have an objective.
Yeah.
I suppose that's the same for Coven of Blood, isn't it? You've only got like one objective to start with. You're going to have to push up quite high to try and get them to then for your formation to work.
Yes.
I suppose,
next, we've got Cold-Hearted Murderers. So it's a reaction you declared a fight ability for an anointed unit, and it's used by that anointed unit. Pick a friendly non-hero Daughters of Khaine unit that has not used a fight ability this turn and is within the anointed's combat range to be the target. The target can be picked to use a fight ability immediately after the fight ability for the anointed has been resolved. If it's picked to do so, the target's weapons have crit auto wound for the rest of the turn. If they already had crit auto wound, they have crit mortals for the rest of the turn instead.
Okay.
And as we'll see in the scrolls, that is really good.
Yeah.
Crit mortals is always good.
Yeah.
I mean, that one's on my list at the moment, I'd say.
Spoiler, Witch Elves probably like that quite a lot.
Right, yeah.
And actually, that one's because you said that's on the list. The actual Breath of Khaine is on the one I've got.
Okay.
Yeah. And then finally, we have Fervent Ritualists. Pick each friendly Daughters of Khaine unit contesting objective to be a target. Return D3 slain models to each target that has a health characteristic of up to 2. Return 1 slain model for each target that has a health characteristic of 3 or more. And this is once per turn army, end of any turn.
That's pretty strong.
Yeah. So, spoiler, snakes are now 3 health, so you're only getting 1 back into your snake units, not D3.
But I suppose
in
if
case you were
you've got...
still thinking...
Sorry, Karen Paul.
In case you were thinking they're still 2 health like they used to be. And obviously the D3 is going to work on things like Witch Elves and Heart Renders might be 2 health these days, so you might get D3 back into them. Those kind of things.
Yeah.
I like this though for like if you're playing the objective game, you could have like 3 or 4 units just tagged on it or sat on it because it doesn't say contesting. So you could have just like 1 model of each of the units sat on a point.
Yeah, they don't all have to be.
Well, exactly. And then all of a sudden 3-4 units of all getting potentially D3 guys back.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's quite cool.
So Rich, well, mine is Bloody Hand of Worshippers, I think.
Yeah, Crit Mortals for me every day of the week.
Same people. And
Yeah,
Rich, you're going for the
Coven of Blood.
You think?
Yeah, I think that's because having played against like strong magic and strong shooting armies,
you want to be able to hide away from.
Oh yeah, like I could just sit there. It's like it seems what I like with all of these is it seems to want you to have a play style of come and get me, or I'm coming to get you.
Yep.
And I think all of them are quite thematic as well. So I like those a lot. I don't think any of them are bad. I think maybe the only one I think is possibly I wouldn't pick is the Frenzy Devotees one, where you just subtract the casting. But the other
very
3,
situational.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. But the other 3 are just great. Any of them are a solid choice.
Yeah. So do you want to do the traits and artifacts then, Rich?
Do you know what, guys? I think I might do the traits and artifacts.
You doing artifacts first? Or traits first?
Yeah, let's go artifacts. Why not treat myself?
Okay.
So these are the Gifts of Marathi. First one, it's a passive in the charge phase. Crimson Draft, you could re-roll charges for that unit. The other one is an end of turn ability. Well, one of the other ones is Darkling Elixir. Pick a visible Daughters of Khaine unit wholly within 12 inches of this unit to be the target. On a 3-up, they can retreat as if it was your movement phase. So, obviously nothing about mitigating the D3 damage, but if you wanted to make them run away a bit, you can.
Get you prepared.
Well, exactly that. It's an end of turn one as well. So actually you could do some tricksy stuff with that one, couldn't you? You could have like someone use a unit to block a unit and get them in combat and then retreat back onto a point or something. Like loads of stuff you can do with that.
Yep.
A hero phase one, Witch Brew, a classic. Pick a visible, friendly, non-unique Daughters of Khaine unit wholly within 12 inches of this unit to be the target. On a 3-up, ignore negative modifiers to the save rolls for that target until the start of your next turn.
Yep.
So
ethereal.
Pretty good.
Ethereal.
Yeah.
I don't think any of them are bad, but none of them are like an auto pick. I think they could all work, in my opinion.
Yeah, I like the draft of the Witch Brew more than the Elixir, I think.
Yeah.
I think the draft on an Anointed, letting you re-roll your counter-charge and counter-charge with another unit with a re-roll.
Oh, that's a good
That's
shout.
pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice little combo there. So
and then that probably gets you a blood right.
Yeah.
And that gives you a blessing, potentially. So
yeah. Wise men. And then
Witch Brew is probably quite tempting though, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
We'll see what the saves are like first before we see it properly, but
yeah. I mean, if you've got a unit with a 2-up save, for example, and you've got something like that on it,
I definitely have that, do they?
No. But even a 5-up save is pretty good, and it's only negative modifiers as well, so you can all that defense.
Can't you?
Yeah. So you're really getting your money's worth out of that. All that defense. Cool. Heroic traits: Paragons of Murder. That's the first one on my list. Is Shadow Blooded. It's a reaction, so you declare to the redeploy command for your Daughters of Khaine's units. Daughters of Khaine unit wholly within 12 inches of this unit. Basically, when you redeploy, it's always a 4 at least.
Yeah,
basically
minimum of 4,
which is fine. Next one, Murderous Duelist. Any combat phase, Pick an enemy unit that has no more than one model and is in combat with this unit to be the target. Roll 2d6. If the roller equals or exceeds the target's control characteristic for the rest of the turn, if this unit is in combat with the target when the target is picked to use a fight ability, all of the target's attacks must target this unit. That is really, really wordy. But basically, roll higher than their control, they have to hit you. Basically.
Yes. It's basically makes monsters fight you.
Yeah, which means keeps your other stuff safe, and I suppose if it's
might kill your Paragon. I suppose potentially. I suppose it does kind of waste the
Paragon. No,
sorry,
Anointed.
Not Paragon. Anointed. That's it.
Yeah.
But that's it though. Like if you're taking this army and you've got plans for what you can use for what, you'll have an anointed to die, and then replace it with one that maybe you don't want to die, because now this other one will have an added ability they didn't have last time. And so on and so forth. So it has a place. And the final one...
they're called Paragons of Murder, Paul, that's why.
Yeah, makes sense.
That confused me.
And the final one, Hand of Khaine. Pick an enemy hero in combat with this unit to be the target. Roll 2d6. If it exceeds the health characteristic, it's automatically destroyed. If it is destroyed, this unit can use 2 fight abilities this phase. After the first is used, however, this unit has strike last for the rest of the turn.
Mm-hmm.
I like that one because it's fun. I don't think any of them are... I think that one's the one I'd pick because it's fun, but I don't actually think any of these heroic traits are, like, great. They're kind of useful. I mean, the redeploy 4, but again, you have to be close. So
I like the auto killer hero, I think.
That's the one I picked.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Because you think about a lot of little foot heroes are 5-6 wounds.
You should just kill them on 2d6.
Yeah, definitely.
And then you're fighting twice the strike last on a cauldron or something. Probably pretty good.
Yeah.
And that, fair peoples, is the artifacts and heroic traits.
It's good. Good job.
Good. Sorry, guys. I always bring the fire.
We got spells, prayers, and manifestations. So,
oh my.
Paul, going to do prayers, Rich, do manifestations.
Yeah,
is that okay?
Yeah.
Makes sense. Yeah.
I'll do the spells.
I manifested it.
And then if you can find the manifestation scrolls, that would help us because we can do those at the same time as Rich does the old descriptions of said scrolls.
We can do that.
Yes.
So the unlimited spell for daughters is Steed the Shadows. So you're going to pick a daughters unit wholly in 12 of the caster. It's cast on a 6, and it lets you run and charge.
Cool.
Just good.
Really good. Yeah, really good.
Next we've got Mind Razor, another classic. Cast on a 7. You pick a unit again wholly in 12 of the caster, and your melee weapons can have charge +1 damage until the start of your next turn.
Yeah.
Which is quite good. So that does work with the our little counter charge idea.
Yeah, it does definitely.
Quite cool.
Is that different from the current Mind Razor?
Yeah,
or the previous one?
Yeah, I think it's +1 damage and +1 rend, depending.
With the rend, I think, or something. Yeah, I think so. I can't remember. Yeah. Definitely got 2 stages.
Yeah,
it's much more simple, isn't it? It's really simple.
Yeah,
just charge.
Okay.
The last spell is Black Horror of Uglu, however you say that. Ugu. Yoo-hoo. Cast on a 6. Pick a point on the battlefield of an 18 of the caster, and then pick up to 3 enemy units within 3 of the points for the targets. The targets cannot use run abilities until the start of your next turn.
That's super strong.
Yeah, no redeploys is pretty good, isn't it?
No redeploys. Stops them potentially running and charging if they're like Chaos Knights, and they've got run and charge, or is it a 3d6 charge they get?
3d6.
3d6.
Charge.
Chaos Knights is 3d6, but pick the highest 2, isn't it? From Slay
these days. Yeah.
Or their spell is actually 3d6 though for Slay Start.
Yeah, but it will stop your enemies running and charging if they can do that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty useful. Nothing attacking there that much though. Very like controlling spells, aren't they?
Yeah.
Which again plays into abilities because it's almost like they don't want their spells to have the fun of killing things. They'll do it themselves. The spells just help them get there.
Okay, so the prayers then, Poole, please.
So we've got Catechism of Murder. It's pick a priest and a Daughters of Khaine unit, holy within 12 of them, make a chanting roll. This goes off on a 3. Melee weapons have crit auto wound until the start of your next turn. In addition, if the chanting rolls a 7, they do crits on 5-ups instead of 6s. So obviously, look at that in conjunction with the ability we had before for the
that
Anointed.
formation.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden, you're doing crit mortals on 5s. 2 damage potentially if you're on Witch Elves with 1,000,000 attacks. If you get Mind Razor off, there's some nice combos in here.
And that's only
definitely.
And that's only a 3 to cut.
Only a 3 for the auto wound, 7 for the 5-ups.
7 for the buffed one.
Yeah.
But,
Then you've got Covenant of the Iron Heart. Again, pick a priest and a Daughters of Khaine unit, holy 12. On a 3-up, add 10 to the control score.
Nice.
And if you roll a 6-up, ignore the first damage point each phase until the start of the next turn.
Not bad.
I mean, that's
just
a bit of a game changer.
Yeah, just plus 10 control is really good. Because your opponent can think, they've only got one guy coming up sort of on the flank. I don't need to kill that one. All of a sudden, that one person's worth 11 or 12 if they're a standard.
I like that.
Yeah. And then finally, we have Dance of Doom. Again, pick a priest and a non-unique Daughters of Khaine unit, holy 12. On a 4-up, add +1 to the attack characteristics of the melee weapons for the rest of the turn. And on a 10, they can use 2 fight abilities. After the first use, they get Strike Blast.
Right. So now we're having extra attacks on mortals on 5-ups.
5s.
And they're
extra damage
twice.
Yeah,
with extra damage.
Yeah, that's good.
Twice.
Yeah.
So you basically want wizards and priests.
Yeah, you're going to want a couple of each, aren't you?
To try and buff this as much as possible. Yeah. Okay.
You almost want one big, and you just make murder balls, basically, don't you?
It is non-unique, isn't it? So you can't do it on Marathi.
Yes, you can't do it on Marathi or the
Cthulhu.
I think Marathi's the one you're going to think about.
Yeah.
Cthulhu, whatever her name is.
Cthulhu? Yeah. Okay. All pretty good.
Very solid.
So, do you want me to do the manifestation scrolls as you read the thing out, Rich? Or
what do you mean, mate?
The scrolls for the manifestations, do you want me to do them for you as you read out the blurb on them?
No, that's fine, mate. I'm happy to do the whole thing.
You can do all of it?
Yeah.
Go for it. Yeah,
I bought a code, fair and square. I'm going to get my use.
You want to get your use
Exactly
out of it. Yeah, that's fair.
So,
also, we don't want any hate mail from your nephew or niece telling us
saying we're bullies.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. We need to get the views and the listens wherever, so I got them into it, and they're like, I don't really understand what you're talking about, but I'll listen because it's you talking. So okay. And then they said I don't talk enough. I was like, really? I was like, give it to episode 2 or episode 3. Trust me, I get into my stride. Anyway, first one, Blade Wind. It is classic sort of 6-up to cast. Pick a friendly Daughters of Khaine wizard, do the cast roll, set it up within 12 and 9 away from enemy units. It is a 12-inch move, 7 health, 7-up banishment, and a 5-up save with a 6-up ward. 9 attacks, 3s and 3s, 1 rend, 1 damage. And it has fly, which is always nice. But it's if this manifestation has an ability called Unnatural Edge, if this manifestation charged this turn, pick an enemy unit in combat with it to be the target. If any damage points are allocated to the target this phase by this manifestation's combat attacks, ward rolls cannot be made for the target for the rest of the battle.
Oh, wow.
That's really good. Really good.
Oh, good. You've brought Rotigus. Oh, look, Rotigus isn't getting a ward now.
Yeah.
And then you just murder him with your big ball of mortal wounds, other stuff.
That's
also going to make them probably waste all that defense on that.
Yes, trying to stop it.
Because they want to stop it.
Yeah. I mean, what I like about that as well is, like, you could literally just have this guy doing that, and then, like, let's say he kills something or something dies, just moving on to it someone else. Or the spell gets unbound, doesn't matter.
Yep.
Bring it back up, do it again. Next one is the Blood Rack Viper. Again, set up wholly within 12, 9 away from enemy units, and it's a 6-up save. 6-up cast. 9-inch movement, 10 health, 7 plus banishment, 4-up save, 6-up ward. So a little bit more survivable. 4 attacks, 4s and 2s, -1, 3 damage, anti-hero +1 rend, and crit mortal. It's got a couple of abilities. It's not bad at all, my friend. Not bad at all. Don't know why I said it like that. It's weird. Forgive me. First ability, Bind and Bite. This unit's combat attacks score critical hits on unmodified hit rolls of 4+ if the target of those attacks has Strike Last. And any combat phase has another ability, Crushing Coils. Pick an enemy hero or monster in combat with this manifestation to be the target. Roll a dice, and on a 3-up, what do you think happens?
Strikes last.
Gives them Strike Last. They have a party, they get Strike Last. So I really like this. That's actually cool as hell, because you do the first bit, and then it's 4-ups on mortals after that. That's mad. Sorry guys, I find this quite exciting. I haven't read this yet. And then Heart of Fury sets up wholly within 18 of the caster and visible to them, and it's 6 to cast. Doesn't move, 7 health, 7-up banishment, 4-up save with a 6-up ward. And it's got a passive ability, subtract 1 from wound rolls for attacks that target friendly Daughters of Khaine units while they're wholly within 12 inches of this manifestation.
Infantry.
Yeah.
Infantry.
Just to clarify, infantry.
So a bit like the Skaven the Skaven Bell. That's always going to save you more than you think. It's going to do a lot more than you think it will.
Yeah.
That's not bad. I think those are pretty cool.
Unlike Skaven, it doesn't move. It's a stat there, isn't it?
Yeah. But
That's
it's
true.
quite a big old bubble. Only
Yeah.
12, so.
Yeah, pretty
That's
good.
nice.
Okay.
Well, I mean, what's the base size on it? So it's 50mm base. So it's not
50.
the biggest, but that's not...
Yeah, it's still not bad.
No.
Still fine. I mean, for me, the Blood Rat Viper is just a counter to any big monster, isn't it?
Yeah, it's also good for targeting units, because it's 10 health, a 4-up save, and a 6-up ward.
Yeah.
So you can still use to tag stuff in with that profile.
Yeah.
Well, and even if you're taking on something like Gargants, you're going to have... If you charge in loads of stuff, you go, cool, this guy's going to go first of all. He's going to give you Strike Last. And then just everything gets to wail on it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Done.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it's like, well, actually, this is... that was pretty scary. And then it just does.
Yeah.
So I like them. I like those a lot. They're really fun. And again, they're kind of really thematic based on everything else.
They definitely feel sort of... I think the Blade Wind's the best of those three. I think that ability is bonkers good.
Yeah, that is good, isn't it?
Well, the good thing is, obviously, you can have both, can't you? So actually...
Yeah, you can.
You could, in theory, chuck in the Blade Wind, whatever it was, to go and remove the ward on something like, I don't know, let's say...
Archaon,
yeah, remove the ward.
Yeah.
And then the other one goes in, gives it Strike Last, and then it's like, all of a sudden, it's nowhere near as survivable as it was.
No.
I like that.
Yeah, definitely. It's good.
Cheeky.
Okay, then. So, let's go through the War Scrolls now. So, excuse me. I just ate a cookie. My apologies.
How dare you eat a cookie?
Why would you say sorry for that? That's not something to be sorry about.
I know why.
Yeah, I belched, didn't I? It was a bit rude.
Well, A, we didn't hear anything, and B,
no, didn't you?
You should have been using your specific... because he wasn't using his Jaffa cakes in his specific pro-painted Jaffa cake device.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Also, speaking of
my official pro-painted pastry holder.
Exactly that. Pastry security system. That's what it is.
Yeah.
I will just also say, because I forgot to mention it earlier, if you're having difficulty remembering blood rights and which ones are active, why not check out the new pro-painted Studios tracker for that? That would be a really handy thing to get. And you can save yourself 10% by using our code, howmanyones. I'm not spelling it out again. Done it twice. Sodja.
Right. Thanks for that, dirty salesman Rich. So, we're going to do... I'm going to do both of the Blood Rack scrolls. Paul's going to do with the Hag Queen scrolls for us. And then Rich, so he feels like we're being fair to him, gets to do the High Gladiatrix and Crethusa. Okay? So, we're going to start with the Blood Rack on foot. This is Blood Rack Medusa.
Yep.
She or they, whatever you want to say they are, is move 8, health 6, control 2, 5-up save, 6-up ward. I'm pretty sure the whole army has a 6-up ward still.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, don't they? So assume they've got a 6-up ward if we don't say so.
I think they're all 6-up.
Marathi might be different. We will confirm that when we get to her. So her attacks are, she's got 5 attacks, 3s, 4s, rend 1, damage 2, crit mortal.
That's pretty good.
Yep. She gets add 1 to casting rolls for this unit when it uses a summon ability, and add 1 to banishment rolls for this unit also. And this ability is an exalted keyword ability.
Which ties into the thing before. So if you have her as first one, she dies, the next one gets this.
Can still use that ability, which is pretty good.
I take it doesn't mean someone's, as stupid as it sounds, if someone's given +1 to cast and they're not a wizard, it won't make them a wizard.
No.
Okay, fine. No. Just clarifying that in my head.
No. So she has a shooting, once per turn army shooting phase ability as well. This is your shooting phase. This is, if this unit is in combat, you pick an enemy unit in combat with it to be a target. If it's not in combat, you can pick a visible enemy within 12 to be a target. So if you're in combat, you've got to hit that unit. You roll a dirty d3. On a 2-up, you inflict an amount of mortal damage equal to the roll. Then if animals were slain by the mortal damage, you inflict an amount of mortal damage on the target equal to its health characteristic.
That could be really good.
So you let's say you roll 3, you kill, because you said about them before, you kill one of the snakes in another opponent's army, you're then doing another 3 mortals.
Yeah, so you'd be doing 6. Yeah.
So you kill 2 snakes. So
that's pretty cool.
And she's a wizard 1, and that's what she does.
Yeah,
okay.
Probably
140.
Yeah, that's about right.
I mean, that seems pretty good for a move. I mean, move 8 as well.
I mean, and she's crit mortal.
Yeah.
Pretty fighty for a wizard. So,
not
Pretty
against
fighty
it.
for a wizard. Pretty fly for a white guy.
Oh, you.
So the Bloodwrack Shrine, which is the Medusa on top of the shrine, has move 6, health 12, control 5. That's pretty good. Save 4 up. Still has the ward as discussed. So the one on foot does not have the shooting attack Bloodwrack Stare, but the one on the shrine does, which is different. Okay.
I think it's because the one on the shrine is able to look at over people and see other stuff. Maybe
that makes sense.
Or it's got a mirror to focus the glare. I don't know.
Yeah, it could be that.
Okay, so this is actually quite a good shooting attack. So this is 15-inch range, 4 attacks, 3s and 3s, rend 2, damage 3.
Well, that's solid.
With crit 2 hits. It's not bad, is it really?
And shooting combat, pretty good. I think.
Yep.
And shooting combat, that's right. Yep. Then, so she does not attack like the other one does. In combat, you only get to use the Shrine Guardian's Blades. But again, they're not rubbish. 9 attacks, 3s, 4s, rend 1, damage 2.
Yep, pretty decent.
Pretty decent, really.
Yeah, that's good. Give that crit autos, and then suddenly you're not worried about that 4.
No. She has a reaction to when they shoot. After they've shot, if they target the same enemy unit and a model has been slain, on a 3-up, you make the control 1 for the rest of the turn.
Yep, pretty good.
Pretty good for hitting a unit of 40 clan rats, killing one and going.
Yeah, that's great.
Control 1. Yeah.
Now my little canary taking it off you. She has a hero phase ability, and this is her exalted ability. And this is, until the start of your next turn, enemy manifestations cannot be set up within 12 of this unit. This unit has a ward 4 up against mortal damage inflicted by spell abilities, prayer abilities, and abilities to have manifestations. And again, this is the exalted ability for the Bloodwrack.
Yep.
Shrine.
That feels like somebody who had this army got hurt by Zinch.
Maybe. I mean, it stops all of those stationary ones coming down really close to you. Your army is pretty good, really.
Yeah.
And then finally, it has its own special summoning spell for the Avatar of Khaine. So the Avatar of Khaine is now essentially a manifestation that you summon.
Yep.
As opposed to being something that you spam, a spammable model in your army.
Something that now costs me 1,000 points extra for my list that I wrote.
Yeah. So if there are fewer friendly avatars of Khaine on the battlefield than there are Bloodrack Shrines, you can cast this. So you can only have one on the board per Bloodrack Shrine.
Yeah, which is quite good because you can get more of them
Makes
out
sense.
if you have multiple shrines.
Yep. You're going to set the avatar of Khaine wholly in control of the caster and visible to them, and more than 9. And they're casting a 6. And bearing in mind that you're probably going to, if you've already let your other Bloodrack lady die, you could be getting +1 to that as well.
Yeah, true.
Yep.
So the avatar is move 6, health 7, banishment 7, save 3 up. And they have 3 attacks, 3s, rend 2, damage 3.
Not bad.
Not bad. It is affected by the Blessings of Khaine. As though
so
it's
can get
a unit.
+1 to hit, +1 to wound, get all of the buffs.
Yep. And it has a passive ability. You add X attack characteristic to its melee weapon, where X is a number of times you've used the Blessing of Khaine ability this battle, to a maximum of 3. So you could be 6 attacks.
Mm-hmm. Pretty hitty.
Not bad.
That's pretty solid.
Yeah.
And you can give him, if he's got the Blessings of Khaine, then you can...
He can be +1 to hit, +1 to wound,
+3 move, all of those.
Yeah.
Damn.
And that Bloodrack Shrine is... Yes, Paul, what do you think?
I'm going to say 210.
210, okay. 280.
Okay.
So quite a bit.
I think it's going to probably come down in the future because they're overestimating.
Maybe.
Oh, it's a Wizard 2. It's a Wizard 2. I missed the Wizard 2.
Oh,
it is a Wizard 2.
So 250, 260 for Wizard 2.
And it's a war machine rather than anything like a monster. So there's a lot that won't affect it.
It was the Wizard 2 I missed. That's really good. With the spells in this book, it is.
There's one thing that surprises me, I will say about it, is the Avatar of Khaine. I would have thought, GW being GW, would have not used the old model anymore on the 40mm base, but gone for the 40k one.
40k one. Yeah, but it comes with the set.
It comes in the kit.
It comes in the box.
I was just thinking, I'm surprised they didn't make that a thing. But
I think it makes sense that you make the Bloodrack Shrine and you can still use the avatar.
Yeah,
which is good.
True.
But yeah, I mean, it's a war machine. The only thing it worries about is the rocket battery from Hammersmith Hardmen. That's it, really.
Well, you can still make this. It's only infantry, isn't it? Non-targetable, actually.
Yeah.
Don't ignore me.
Nope. Don't worry, Rich. We will. Hag
Queen.
Would you want to do the Hag Queen?
So 6-inch move, 5 health, 5 up save, 6 up ward, control 2. Standard for hero. 5 attacks, 3s and 4s, rend 1, 2 damage. So flighty little witch elf.
Yep.
Has an exalted ability, which is once per turn army, any combat phase. For the rest of the turn, each time a visible friendly Daughters of Khaine unit wholly within 12 of this unit uses a fight ability. After that ability has been resolved, you can pick a visible Daughters of Khaine priest unit wholly within 12 of this unit and give them a ritual point. Very good. Very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she's a priest.
You're probably going to get 3 or 4 units fighting in that area. So a priest is going to gain like 4 ritual points ready for next turn. And we know all the prayers are really good.
Yeah, so suddenly they need... Yeah, definitely. No,
and it's exalted, so if the little hero dies, you're going to pass it on to another one.
Yeah.
So you don't worry about that.
Yeah.
Definitely. So I would guess 120?
110.
Okay. Yeah.
Priest 1. Pretty cheap for a priest 1.
Yeah, that ability is really good.
And she can give herself a ritual point, can't she?
Yeah. Yeah, she should give herself or any other priest nearby. Hag Queen on Cauldron, move 6, 12 health, 4 up save, 5 control, 6 up ward. No shooting attacks. The Shrine's Guardian Blade, same as the I think all of the shrines have got the same profile. 9 attacks, 3s and 4s, rend 1, 2 damage. And then the avatar is part of this model, so it just gets to fight with 5 attacks, 3s and 3s, rend 2, damage 3. But it is a companion weapon, so on here it may not get the buffs that it does elsewhere.
Yeah.
And then we have 2 abilities. The Exalted ability, which is once per turn army, any combat phase. Wrathful Repulsion. Pick a visible, friendly Daughters of Khaine unit that's wholly within 12 of this unit and is in combat with an enemy unit that charged this turn to be the target. If there are any Slaughter Queens on Cauldron of Blood on the battlefield, you can pick another eligible unit to be a second target. So if you have a Hag Queen and a Slaughter Queen, you get to pick 2 people, and they just get a 5-up ward for the rest of the turn. So if you've got things being charged around you, you can just give them a 5-up.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Fair.
And then once per turn army, your hero phase, pick a friendly Daughters of Khaine manifestation wholly within 12 of this unit to be a target. Roll a dice. On a 3-up, it cannot be picked as the target of banish abilities used by your enemy until the start of your next turn. So you get that Heart of Fury out, use this. Oh no, you can't banish it.
I mean, I'm thinking even more of like you chuck this on that Blade Wind, and then no, you can't stop the fact that I'm going to come in and take your ward off you for the rest of the battle.
Yeah, definitely.
Ooh, it's a bit sexy.
Priest 1, War Machine, Hero, 260.
280.
Okay.
Only a priest 1. So didn't become a priest 2 like the Blood Rack Medusa.
No. Did that become
interesting?
Yeah,
became Wizard 2. Wizard 1 on foot, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Wizard 1 on foot, Wizard 2 on the shrine.
Yeah. I'm not sure if that's. I think it's good, but I don't think it's worth the 280. It's the same points as the other shrine, but the other shrine comes with another unit.
Yeah, potentially. Yeah.
So I'm not sure about that one, but
yeah. So we've got the High Gladiatrix now, please, Rich.
Yes. So High Gladiatrix, who coincidentally I always thought about getting one for Drukhari.
Gladiatrix.
Yeah.
Hi, Gladiatrix. Hi. I always thought of getting one for Dark Elder or Drukhari and using it as a succubus because I just think the model's amazing.
It's quite a cool model, isn't it? Yeah.
But that was before I sold my Drukhari. Anyway, so 6-inch movement, 5 health, 2 control, 5-up save with a 6-up ward. Attacks, 6 attacks, 3s and 4s, 1 rend, 2 damage. So fine, you know. It has its own exalted ability. Once per turn army, your hero phase, Paragon of Slaughter. Pick a visible, friendly Daughters of Khaine infantry unit wholly within 12 of this to be the target. If this unit is in combat, add 1 to the rend characteristic of the target's melee weapons for the rest of the turn. If this unit is not in combat, roll a dice. On a 3-up, add 1 to rend characteristic of the target's weapons for the rest of the turn. So basically, if you're in the middle of a fight, it just happens. If not, you don't. So that could be a good one for the what are they called? The Witch Elves or something like that, really, because like the back of them up.
Yeah.
But being an exalted ability, you can just chuck it on something else afterwards. Hasn't got anything, not a wizard, not a priest or anything like that. What do you reckon, guys?
120.
120 on the nose, Paul.
120.
On the nose. Fine. It seems fine. Like, I don't know. I think you'd take it just for the ability, maybe.
She is a support hero, so she can add in as the bonus hero into formations, which is quite good. I think that like potentially that plus one rend could just be good.
Yes.
And you could use her as your first one
to die,
lamb.
really.
Yeah.
She dies first.
Give away.
Yeah.
And then you could
stick
stick
on
on
blessings.
You think about it. You take a Blood Rack Shrine, for example, afterwards as well. Suddenly that becomes the Anointed, and that's giving out that with its huge bloody base.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
It'd be interesting to see what sort of combo we can think of based on having all these little bits. It'd be quite interesting.
Something far more complicated than I could come up with.
So, Crethusa then.
Crethusa, sorry.
Crethusa, I think, apparently.
I always want to say Methuselah.
Methuselah.
Yeah. The Crones here.
Yep.
It's a very cool model.
It's a very cool model. 12-inch move, 6 health, 2 control, 5-up save, and a 5-up ward this time, rather than 6-up.
That's good. Yep.
She's got the Staff of Moraheg, or Moriheg, 4 attacks, 3s and 4s, 1 rend, D3 damage. So, not much of a fighter. She is a priest 2, and she has fly, which is always solid. And she has a couple of things. So first of all, she's got a passive ability, the Crone Seer. Each time you perform a blood rite, immediately after the ability that destroyed a unit has been resolved, give this unit 1 prophecy token. While this unit has 2 or more prophecy tokens, this cannot be picked to be the target of shooting attacks or spell abilities used by enemy units. While it has 3 or more, you can reroll unmodified chanting rolls of 1 for this unit, and while it's got 4 or more, if the unmodified hit roll for an attack that targets this unit is a 1 to 4, this attack fails and the attack sequence ends.
That seems pretty good.
It does, considering you're just going to be doing stuff you want to do anyway. There's no range on it either, so you do want your blood rights.
The maximum you could get end of battle round 1 would be 2.
Yes.
Wouldn't it?
Yeah,
So
1 in your turn, 1 in your
level.
opponent's.
Well, I suppose, yeah. But
so
it
if you were lucky,
Brian,
yeah.
Yeah,
sorry,
it could mean. Sorry, no, you were saying that. I'll just carry on from your point of view. Carry on, sir.
Well, no, I think we were both going to say that end of battle round 2, you could be on all 4 if you're lucky.
Yes.
Potentially.
If you're lucky or you are reckless. One of the two.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's cool. That's very cool. She's got her own prayer called Omens of Doom, chance on a 4. Pick one of the following effects. If the chanting roll is 10 plus, you can pick 2 of the following effects. And there's 3 of them. First of all, Prophecy of Exile. Pick a visible enemy, wizard, or priest within 18. Subtract 1 from its power level until the start of the next turn. And it doesn't say to a minimum of 1. Prophecy of Dark Wings. Pick a visible, friendly Daughters of Khaine infantry unit wholly within 12 inches of this unit. That unit can immediately use the normal move ability as if it were your movement phase and counts as having used a run ability this turn. Or Prophecy of Futile Endeavours. Pick a visible enemy unit within 12 inches of this unit. Until the start of your next turn, that unit cannot score critical hits. So those are the 3. Of the 3, I think I probably prefer the Wizard or Priest one the most.
I would.
You can get run and charge in the army quite easily, so the double move.
Run and charge, which is
I
fine.
suppose, yeah.
For me, it's that Futile Endeavours one.
Turning off crits is really strong.
That means no mortals.
Oh, that's true.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
because you have to score a critical hit to get the mortal. No critical hits means no mortals.
No auto wounds.
No.
Yeah.
I like
that. I think she's a good utility piece.
Yeah, definitely. And potentially quite hard to kill.
And a priest too. So she could do that one and something else as well. What do you reckon then, Paul?
Around the 200 mark, I reckon, because she's a priest too.
220.
Yeah.
But not bad for that. She's 12-inch move, so she can get where you want her to go.
It's not dreadful.
No.
Definitely has potential. So now we've got the Melusai Iron Scale.
The Iron Scale, yeah.
Yep, and then Paul's going to do Marathi for us in both her forms, and then Rich is going to do the Slaughter Queen in both her forms for us. So, but they've got Melusai Iron Scale first. So she is move 8, health 6, control 2, save 5 up. 6 up ward, back to that now. She has an unpronounceable weapon name. Which is 6 attacks.
Keldrisay.
3s. Yeah, that. 3s, 4s, rend 1, damage 2 with crit mortal. So I'm assuming that all snakes are going to have crit mortal based on this, because so far 2 of them have. She has a passive ability, which is her exalted ability. Each time a model in a friendly non-hero Daughters unit is slain by a combat attack, if you're within this unit's combat range and the model was in combat with the attacking unit, roll a dice. On a 5 up, you inflict mortal damage on the unit after the flight base has been resolved. If that friendly unit was a snake unit, you roll 2 dice instead of 1.
Yeah, that's quite good. Nice bit of chip damage if you die.
Yeah. And if this one died, then whatever hero you had would just have this ability because it's a passive one, always on.
Yes. Yeah.
Potentially. So she's not a bad one for the little sacrificial lamb.
Yeah.
Can I just say something as well? Every hero so far has had damage 2.
Yes.
Haven't they? There's been no damage 1.
No, Cthulhu has D3.
Yeah, but it's not.
It's not damage one.
Damage 1.
Yeah, no, that's true. Actually, these are all actually mildly punchy.
Yeah, and if you give them the spell which is charged +1 damage, all of them are going to be damage 3.
Yep.
It's pretty decent, isn't it? Really.
Yep.
He's another hero that can add in as a little baby hero in the what's it called?
Yes, so it's a sub commander.
Yeah, sub commander type thing. What do you reckon, Poole, points wise?
150, 160 probably.
How about 110?
Ooh, bargain.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
2 first chips for a 6 wound, 5 up save hero.
Yeah, crit mortals.
Crit maul. Just 12 damage. Just 12 damage. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Just 12 damage. Okay. So, Morathi then.
Okay, let's start with Little Morathi.
Baby.
So Morathi Khaine has 6-inch move, 6 health, 2 control, 5 up save. Heartrender and Bladed Wings give her 5 attacks, 3s and 4s, Rend 2, damage 2.
Damage 2 again.
If everybody who's played Morathi before will know that she could previously only take 3 damage in each turn. So she was quite hard to kill because you had to fight her for at least 4 turns to actually be able to kill her. Yeah. That's all gone now. No longer does that happen. So you can actually kill these guys in a single turn if you so wish to get your combos and get your units in the right place. So Morathi Khaine's abilities. Let's do the passive one first. So each time you perform a blood rite, immediately after that, the ability that destroyed a unit has been resolved, pick one of the following effects. Until the start of your next turn, this unit, Morathi Khaine, is only visible to enemy units while they're in combat with her. Heal D6 to a friendly Shadow Queen, so big Morathi. A friendly Shadow Queen can immediately use the normal move or retreat ability as if it were your movement phase. Remove this unit from the battlefield and set it up again more than 9 from all enemy units, so Morathi Khaine can teleport her little self around. And finally, for the rest of the turn, set this unit's control characteristic to 5 and the Shadow Queen's to 15.
That's pretty good.
That seems quite good.
And you could do all of those multiple times should you perform multiple blood rites.
Can I ask a question? On the app, it says you can heal either Little Morathi or Big Morathi.
It does say this unit here as well.
Is that the same?
Yeah.
That's fine.
It does, yeah.
So you can heal either one. Okay.
Yeah.
But it's only after you
perform blood rite.
A blood rite where you destroyed a unit.
Yes, destroyed a unit, had something killed, all of those things. So any of the blood rites.
But some of them were.
So, like when you grab the objective,
like take the objective for someone.
Yes.
Was it you lose the objective?
Yes.
Oh, it's all dying, didn't it? It was all dying. Unit died. You killed their unit.
No, I think there is. Killing a unit, or no, there's one where a friendly unit contesting objectives you control is destroyed. So no, it's all when something, but they happen in different phases potentially.
Yeah, but they're all destroyed, aren't they?
They're all destroyed, pretty much, or you destroy them.
There's none like you just happens. You lose control of an ability objective, so it does work for everyone basically.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But obviously, it could happen at different times because you could shoot people off, you could have stuff shot off, etc., etc.
So you could be doing this multiple times every turn.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And then Divine Matriarch, pick a visible friendly Daughters of Khaine priest or wizard holy within 12 in your hero phase. Add 1 to casting or chanting rolls for the target. So just +1.
Pretty good.
There you go.
Yeah.
And then spell-wise, Surge of Hatred. Pick either a friendly Shadow Queen wholly within 12 of this unit and in combat, or a visible friendly non-hero Daughters of Khaine unit wholly within 12. Cast on a 7. The Shadow Queen, it can immediately use a fight ability where your combat phase. Otherwise, inflict D3 mortal wounds on each enemy unit in combat with the target. So you can make Big Morathi fight, or you can do some mortal wounds around units you have in combat.
I mean, that sounds pretty good, making a fight.
Yeah, well, once you see a profile, it's very good.
Yeah. I suppose the problem is you have to have Little Morathi within 12.
Yes.
So they have to be close together. They can't be.
But yeah, with that ability to use those blood rites, you can probably risk it, because if you do a blood rite, you can just teleport her out of the way.
Yeah,
that's true, actually.
Yeah.
So then we got Big Marathi.
Wizard 3, isn't she?
She's Wizard 3, yeah, she is, yeah.
Wizard 3, and she's a 4-up ward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Big Marathi, the Shadow Queen. 15 health, 4-up save, 10 control, 12-inch move, 6-up ward for Big Marathi. We have Heartrender with crit mortals, has 8 attacks, 3s and 3s, rend 2, 3 damage.
Oh, the hell.
And then the Envenomed Tail, 1 attack, 3s and 3s, rend 2, 6 damage.
So that's the one you want the crit on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Crits on 5-ups. Was it, could it go on anything?
Was that only on... No, that wasn't it it was
yeah, no, you can. You can.
It?
No, you can make a crit on 5-ups with a prayer.
Oh.
Catechism of Murder.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's quite good. So while this unit has 10 or more health damage points, Heartrender goes down from 8 attacks to 5 attacks. So that's quite a debuff actually for some damage. So obviously I said before, it's easier to kill Marathi now. Big Marathi has this ability. Once per battle armor, your hero phase. 2 bodies, 1 soul. This unit can use this ability even if it has been destroyed. If you have used the Blessing of Khaine's ability 3 or more times this battle, pick a friendly Marathi Khaine or Shadow Queen that has been destroyed to be the target. Set up a replacement unit identical to the target within 3 of a friendly Marathi Khaine or Shadow Queen.
That's fantastic.
So you kill it, and it comes back again, as long as you've got the other half alive. If you can kill both bits, not coming back.
Fine. Yeah.
But that's you can use a blood right to teleport the other person out, and then let's say you leave the Shadow Queen in combat, you take little Marathi out, teleport her across the whole board or something. Shadow Queen dies. Oh well, I'll just bring her back.
Yep.
And I'm back now and safe, and I love that.
Yeah. Then she's got a once per turn army, any combat phase ability, Coils of the Shadow Queen. Declare, if any enemy units are constricted, they are no longer constricted. Pick an enemy hero or monster in combat with this unit to be the target. On a 3-up, they become constricted while in combat with this unit. This unit's combat attacks that target constricted enemy units score crits on an unmodified 5-up.
That's good.
So she goes in, picks a hero or monster.
Oh yeah, she's already doing her own thing.
On a 3-up, mortals on a 5-up. But also, we have the Crown of the Serpents. Pick an enemy unit in combat with this unit to be the target. Roll 5 dice. Add 2 to each roll if they are constricted. So, against constricted things, this will be on a 3-up, but normally it's a 5-up. Pick one of the following effects. You cannot pick the same effect more than once per turn. -1 to hit for combat attacks, -1 to wound for combat attacks. Random damage characteristics are treated as 1. Inflict D3 mortal damage, and the target cannot be healed or have slain models returned to it for the rest of the turn. So potentially you can have all of those effects because you roll 5 dice.
Yeah.
You rolled 5 5-ups. But against a big thing, 5 3-ups would give you all of them.
Yeah. Or just a hero, isn't it? It could be an enemy hero just on foot or mounted, can't it?
Yeah.
So, yeah, heroes beware.
Yeah, definitely.
Damn. She's pretty decent, really, isn't she?
Yeah, very good, I think.
I think I quite like that change to her.
I prefer that you can kill her. I think it's
definitely. And also, didn't the Shadow Queen used to have like a 4-up ward as well?
No, I think they both had. I think they both had a 6-up ward.
Oh, did they? Okay.
But now the little one has a 4-up.
Yeah. So points.
Well, I'm going to guess around 800 because that's where 850 maybe.
730.
Oh, that's super cheap.
It's pretty good.
That
super
is
cheap.
Yeah, that's almost auto-include territory, isn't it?
Yeah. Nice model as well. Really nice
Very
model.
nice model.
Well, the way I keep thinking about it is like, well, okay, I have them on the setup line. I just charge the Shadow Queen in. I don't care if she dies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'll just bring her back.
Can't you? Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah. So then we've got the final hero, or the 2 scrolls, which are the Slaughter Queen scrolls. Please, Rich.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So first off, we've got the Slaughter Queen on foot. She's going by Shanks' pony rather than Shrine. 6-inch move, 5 health, 2 control, 5-up save with a 6-up ward, 6 attacks, 3s and 4s, -1, again 2 damage. She has a ability Once per turn army, your hero phase called Fanatical Blade Master. Pick a visible friendly Daughters of Khaine unit wholly within 12 inches of the target. Roll a dice. On a 3-up, pick a blessing from the Blessings of Khaine ability that is not active. The effect of that blessing applies to the target until the start of your next turn, as if it were active. If you have used the Blessings of Khaine ability 3 or more times, you can pick 2 blessings instead of 1. She's a priest 1 as well. What do we reckon to that one, Paul?
140.
All close, 130.
Okay.
That's not bad.
It's a good ability. It's a 3-up. I don't know how often you're actually going to want to use it because you're just going to get the blessings anyway.
Yeah.
Whether giving bonus ones is, but it could be good.
It's certainly it could be useful. I suppose, probably the right thing.
Yeah, it's not rubbish.
No. And then on Cauldron, who's now discovered a car again, or a cart. 6-inch move, 12 health, 5 control, 4-up save with a 6-up ward. To be fair, we've kind of seen this already on the other non-blood rat shrine,
isn't it? Yep.
Yeah, 5 attacks, 3s and 3s, 2 rend, 3 damage from the Avatar Swords Companion, and then 9 attacks, 3s and 4s, -1, 2 damage for the Shrine Guardian's Blades. Its abilities is still a Priest 1, so again, it hasn't learnt another prayer ability. But the first ability, Consecrated Revulsion, it's passive. Add 1 to save rolls for visible friendly Daughters of Khaine units, infantry units, where they're wholly within 12 inches of this unit. So that's pretty good. And Icon of Slaughter, another passive ability. Each time a friendly Daughters of Khaine unit wholly within 12 inches of this unit uses the rally command, you can make 3 additional rally rolls of a d6. In addition, if there are any friendly Hag Queens or Blood Cauldrons on the battlefield when that command is used, you receive D3 rally points.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand that.
So if you've got a Slaughter Queen on Cauldron and a Hag Queen on Cauldron, when you rally with this, using this ability, you get D3 plus 3 extra rally rolls.
Oh, right. I was thinking, again, I wasn't reading it right. My thoughts were, you just randomly get D3 to this unit that might not need it. Why is that? But no,
it's whatever you use the ability on, it gets extra D3 again.
That's pretty scary. That's pretty good. Mm. So that 7 becomes 10, and then becomes potentially 13. So your wounded unit ain't wounded for long. So, Paul, given what we know about the other ones,
I think it should be the same points as the Hag Queen.
Yeah, exactly that. 280, mate, on the nose. Yeah. So they're all
pretty much they're pretty much an even choice between the two. I would say. Yeah.
But you almost want to have both.
Yeah,
they buff each other.
And they buff each other. That's what they do. They're designed to have
nearly that's just under 500.
It's quarter of your army, points. Just about, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. But potentially quite a good quarter of your army.
Yes.
Okay. So that's all the heroes done. So lots of interesting heroes there.
I think they all have a place.
2 damage. Yeah, they're all pretty good.
I will also say what's great about it is they haven't got 700 heroes like some of the other armies.
No,
true. So we are now going to do. So we've got the infantry now, which there are quite a few to do.
Well, I think it's only infantry to do. To be fair, isn't it?
Yep.
I mean, there's a faction terrain still to do as well.
Okay, yeah, fair.
So I'm going to do the Blood Hags, which is a new unit. Then Paul, if you can do both of the snakes.
Yep.
And then Rich, can you do the Shadow Stalkers, please?
Yeah.
And then we'll work it out after that.
Okay.
Not much left after that. So the Blood Hags, which is a new unit, which are very cool models, who are definitely covered themselves up a little bit compared to the other models in the army.
A bit more armour on these ladies.
A bit more armour and a bit more clothes as well. So they are move 6, health 1, control 1, save 5 up. They have a range attack, apparently, which is 10-inch range, 1 shot, 3s, 4s, rend 1, damage 1. And then their melee is 3 attacks, 3s, 4s, rend 1, damage 1. So the rend 1 naturally, which is Quite good. They have a once per turn reaction. You declared the Blessed of Khaine ability. If an enemy unit was destroyed by this unit's combat attacks this turn, you can pick 2 blessings instead of 1. So that's pretty decent.
That's really good, yeah.
Does that mean then you could, if you've got these guys and say crew Thessa, you could end up potentially jumping to sort of near enough guaranteeing turn 2 for her prophecy stuff, and Morathi Khaine not dying, you could get that, or one of them coming back, one of the halves, you could have that basically done and safe after turn 1.
Yeah, potentially.
Cthulhu's is when you perform Blood Rite.
Okay.
Right. You gain prophecy. So not quite the same thing as it. It's
but the Morathi coming back one you could.
Yes, because as soon as you perform 3 blessings of Khaine, isn't it, for Morathi?
Yeah, 3 blessings of Khaine is Morathi one coming back. Yeah. So it works with her coming back early. And doesn't it work on the little one? No, the little one's blood right as well. Yeah. So you can't teleport her around, but it does help you get the big one back or the little one back, essentially.
Interesting.
Then they have a passive ability. While this unit is wholly in 12 of a friendly Hag Queen on Cauldron of Blood, Slaughter Queen on Cauldron of Blood, or a Shrine of Dark tribute, they have anti-charge +1 rend.
So it could be rend 2.
Could be rend 2 base. And they are a 10 model unit. And points, what do you think? Poole, I'm asking really, because
120. 120.
I can see it. 140.
Okay.
So
I think they're a little bit expensive.
It depends how much witch elves are in a minute when we get to them.
Yeah,
we'll see. They are the last one we're going to do, so we'll see. So next we've got both of the snakes.
Yeah. So they both have the same profile, which is 8-inch move, 3 health, 5 up save, 1 control, 6 up ward. Let's do the Bloodstalkers, the shooty snakes first. So they have Heartseeker Bow, which is crit auto wound, 18-inch range, 3 shots, 3s and 4s, rend 1, damage 1. And then they have the Cyanlar? A combat attack.
Cyanlar, yeah.
Yeah, 2 attacks, 3s and 4s, no rend 1 damage. Their special ability is once per turn army reaction, you declare a shoot ability for this unit. After that ability has been resolved, if all of this unit's attacks target the same unit, roll a dice, add 1 to the roll. If any other friendly Bloodstalkers unit pick that enemy unit to be the target, on a 3-up until the start of your next turn, subtract 1 from the number of dice rolled when making charges for the target to a minimum of 1.
Nice.
Very good. Especially for the covering fire, counter shoot. If people move up, like, say, 6 inches away or so from your lines and think, I've got a decent charge here, you just got to counter shoot them, and on a 3-up, they're only on 1 dice.
They're very defensive unit, aren't they? They're like, you keep them in the back pocket to do that, basically.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And then Fighty Snakes have 2 attacks, 3s and 4s, rend 1, damage 2, but they are crit mortal base.
Nice.
And then once per turn army, any combat phase, pick an enemy infantry or cavalry unit in combat with this unit to be the target. Roll a dice. If the roll is equal to or less than the target's health characteristic, they have strike last for the rest of the turn. So you charge them into 1 wound infantry and they're automatically stroke slots.
Yeah.
Pretty
Is
good.
it?
Yeah. Less, sorry.
Equal to or less. So
yeah, sorry, the higher the health.
For them. Yeah.
You have to roll a 1. Yeah, sorry, the higher health stuff, the better.
Interesting.
So, like, it's good against things like
Storm Fiends
or Storm Fiends, that kind of stuff, yeah. Where it's nearly automatic.
Like the elite infantry. How many wounds of what are those Bone Reaper ones that have got like 4 or 5?
Oh,
arms?
yeah.
They've got 6, don't they?
So again, automatic against them.
Yeah.
Which could be big.
Then the middle-sized ones have got 4, haven't they? So
they're
definitely decent.
Nice.
Points-wise, so 3 wounds each now.
Yep. 140.
Ooh, cheap.
For the Blood Sisters.
Stalkers, probably the same.
150. So 10
points more. Both seem really cheap to me.
I think I prefer the fighty ones to the Stalkers.
I do. I think I'd have 5 Stalkers in my list. Just for that. charge dice control thing.
Well, and I think the sisters are great because of the innate crit mortals, and you could make that a 5-up.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah, and you can make them rend 2, damage 2, damage 3 on the charge.
Yeah.
They could be pretty decent.
Pretty hitty, yeah.
Yeah. So, the Shadow Stalkers, please, Rich?
Yep, so Shadow Stalkers, 6-inch move, 1 health, 1 control, 5-up save with a 6-up ward. They've got a shooting attack, which is 10 inches, 2 attacks, 3s and 4s, -1/1 damage. And their combat attack, 2 attacks, 3s and 4s, 1 rend, 1 damage. 9 models in the unit, and they cannot be reinforced. Their once per turn army ability in your movement phase. Remove this unit from the battlefield, set it up again on the battlefield more than 9 inches from all enemy units.
Yeah.
So you can teleport, very handy.
Just a good teleport unit, isn't it?
Exactly that. 9 models in the unit, as I say. What do you reckon?
160, 170, because teleport units are always expensive.
Cheapest chips, 130.
Ugh. That's probably
it might
cheap.
be. You kind of want to have just one unit of these in there just to go, whoop, I'll take that objective off you.
Keeps your opponent honest, a teleport unit.
Yeah.
I like
that. So next we've got the Canary. So I'll do both the Canary.
Yeah.
Then Poole, if you do Sisters, Rich, you do Witch Elves.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll finish off with the terrain.
Scenery piece. Yeah.
Yeah. So the Canary Heart Renders and Life Takers have the same basic stat line, which is 12-inch move, 2 health, control 1, 5-up save, 6-up ward, as everything else does. Let's do Heart Renders first, because they're at the top on the app. So this is the ranged one with the spears or the javelins, whatever they are. They're javelins, apparently. They're barbed javelins. They're 12-inch range, 2 attacks, 3s and 4s, rend 1, damage 1. Not rubbish. Okay. And then in combat, it's 1 attack, 3s and 4s, no rend, damage 1.
Do you reckon that force of throwing them is what gives them the rend?
Yeah, that's it. Must be. Yeah. They have once per turn army reaction. You declare the shoot ability for this unit. After they shot, they can move 2d6, but you can't move into combat. So you can counter shoot with them and run away.
Yep,
which is pretty good.
I like to keep it during any part of that move. So even though they're fly, you can't fly over other stuff.
No, I think you could.
Yeah, you can still fly.
You don't count as moving into combat with flyers as long as you if you jump over stuff.
Oh, fine. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, done.
Yeah.
Plus, you could get D3 of these back, can't you?
Yeah. With that
sub formation thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the Life Takers, so the same stat lines as before. They have a barbed sickle, which is 2 attacks, 3s, 4s, rend 1, damage 1. And then their ability is a core attack fight ability. If it's in combat, it can move 12. It can pass through the combat range of enemy units, but can't end in combat. Then you roll a D3 for each enemy unit you pass across during the move. And on a dirty D3, you do that many mortals.
I mean, that's a bit mad.
That's quite good. Because you do it at no, it's a fight, isn't it? So you don't do it at the start. You do it when they're picked to fight.
Yeah, but you could go, well, you just pick them first and go, actually, I don't really want you to be in combat. I want to be on the objective behind you.
Yeah.
Bonk.
Yep. Plus, I just damaged like your 2 little characters, and now they only have 2 wins left, or whatever.
Or actually, I suppose, can it finish in combat? Oh, it can't end in combat.
No, can't end in combat.
No, it's just good for grabbing objectives and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I was going to say,
not bad. Or just nipping some wounds off something.
Yeah. I like it.
They are both units for the same amount of points, which is 100 points each.
Very cheap.
Which isn't too bad. Pretty cheap for what they do.
I think there's a lot in this list that's very cheap.
Yeah.
So, only 3 to go. Sisters of Slaughter now, please.
I'm doing Sisters of Slaughter. So, we have 6-inch move, 1 health, 1 control, 6-up save. They have 3 attacks with their group lash? I don't know, something like that. 3s and 4s, no rend 1. And they have an any combat phase ability once per turn army. Pick an enemy unit that charged this turn is in combat with this unit to be the target. Subtract one from hit and wound rolls for the target's combat attacks for the rest of the turn. That is a very good ability.
Yes. Yeah. Really.
Because it doesn't just work when they fight these guys, it fights when they fight anything.
Well, exactly, yeah.
Yeah. You've definitely got to shoot them off before you charge them, don't you, really? If you can.
Because -1 to hit and wound is the same as like adding probably 2 to your save or something silly.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. They are 110 points.
Yeah.
For 10.
That's not bad. I think that's probably not far off.
I think they're the only units so far that I've kind of gone, maybe. Everything else I've kind of gone, yeah, I want one. But that's like, maybe. The ability is great. But you kind of, you're dependent on them, A, living long enough with the 6+6+, and being where you want them to be.
Yeah. I mean, you could just have them behind your lines, like behind like a little castle.
I suppose.
And then they're just in combat, you just make them -1 to hit, -1 to wound.
Yeah, again, maybe like another defensive unit to have under, like behind the Shadow Stalkers.
Yeah.
Sorry, the Bloodstalkers. Like, because they'll reduce the charge, but if the charge gets in, now they're suddenly -1 to hit and wound. But, don't know. Interesting.
So, Witch Elves then?
Sorry, Witch Elves?
Witch Elves?
Yeah. Rich can do Witch Elves for us.
Witch Elves?
Witch Elves, yeah.
Sorry.
The Witch Elves.
6-inch move, 1 health, 1 control, 6+ save, 6+ ward. So they ain't living long. 3 attacks with their Skianza. 3 attacks, 3s and 4s, no rend, 1 damage. Passive ability, add 1 to the rend characteristic if it charged. So that's fine. They are 10 models for 120 points.
So the units of those just buff to the hilts are going to blend things, aren't they?
Yeah.
Charge them in, they could be +2 rend, +1 damage.
Yeah.
+1 attack.
Crit mortals on 5s.
Crit mortals on 5s.
It's a lot of investment on one big unit, but that's not the point.
But it's going to kill nearly anything, isn't it?
It's 60 attacks. I mean, what's the chances of 6s of 5s on 60 attacks?
20. So that's 40 mortal wounds if you're on damage 2. and that's without +1 attack.
Well, it's 40 mortal wounds that if someone's got a ward, it might be, say, 20.
They might not have a ward.
Exactly that. Exactly that.
I think, so the Blood Hags are 20 points more, aren't they?
Yes.
And for 20 points
I just don't see
a rend and a save. So I don't, maybe they're closer, maybe it's the Witch Elves are a bit cheap. And they
I think so, yeah.
Maybe.
I think looking through this, a lot of this seems a bit cheap.
Yeah.
And I think unless points are going to drop across the board in the next GHB, they might need to tweak this a little bit.
Yeah, potentially. So they have one last scroll, which is their Shrine of Dark tribute, which Tom Hewitt, the creator of our new logo, told me he hated straight away, which is quite good.
Right.
Couldn't stand it.
Model? Rules? I'm guessing model.
Didn't like the model. Yeah, I mean, it does kind of look like it's like the
it's like a cauldron, basically.
Half a cauldron, isn't it?
It feels a bit lazy.
It's quite big, though, isn't it?
I think I haven't seen it in person. Did you buy one?
Yeah, I've got one. It's quite big. It's bigger than a cauldron. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But
so yeah, maybe it might look quite good in reality.
It just looks a bit lazy, I think,
in the flesh.
Else.
Unlike
you look at the Luminef stuff where it's like a cool floating island, and this is like, yeah, we just kind of took the back of a shrine and stuck it somewhere else.
So, I mean, it is a shrine.
Valid point.
It's 12 health, 4 up save, 6 up ward. It's cover and impassable. It has 2 abilities. It has your hero phase. They're both your hero phase. The first one is called Call to Murder. You can pick a blessing for the Blessings of Khaine ability that is active. That blessing is now no longer active. You can then pick a blessing that's not active, and that one's now active. So
Really
you can
good.
actually switch the blessing that you want to be on.
So when you pick your blessing at the end of the turn, your turn, for example, and you're going into a priority roll, you could pick the one that you need to be defensive, like the -1 to hit from shooting. Then if you win the priority roll and you're actually going to go, you could switch that to one of the offensive ones, so you give yourself +1 to hit or +1 to wound.
Yeah.
And I suppose it's a good way of like tricking your opponent almost. Tricking's the wrong word, but like tailoring it to what you need in that situation, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just makes it very flexible,
doesn't it?
Yeah.
Lots of redundancy. You don't have to. You're not. It should make your decision less worrying.
Yeah.
And take less time potentially, which is good. And then the next one it's got is you pick a friendly wizard or priest within 3. And then that target, it gets the keyword Dark Communion. And they have that until this terrain uses this ability again, or the terrain feature is just removed from the battlefield. And while the target has Dark Communion, you can reroll 1 casting or chanting roll to the target each turn.
Really good.
So you can do that on Marathi.
Yeah, you start with Marathi next to it, didn't you? That's what you do.
Yeah, then she gets to reroll a casting roll, which is pretty decent.
Yeah, or it's even if you do the counter spell thing, isn't it? The counter casting thing.
Yeah.
It works per turn. Yep.
Yeah, you'd have to have it on there already, wouldn't you? I suppose it's your hero phase you do it.
Yes.
But yeah, it does. Definitely does. Well, it works well. It does cost points. How many points do we think it costs?
It's 20 points or something, isn't it? Because that's what they are. 20 or 30.
20 points. Yeah. 20 points for it. So,
I don't think it's strong enough to cost points. Like, rerolling casts is great, but I don't think it's strong enough.
It's the changing the blessing thing, which is good.
Yeah.
That's just really good.
I don't know. Maybe maybe it's because I'm not thinking beyond hit stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
So that's all the scrolls and all the rules and everything. It definitely feels like a heavy combo book.
Yeah.
You're really looking for those combos to link together your prayers and your spells and your formations and your artifacts and everything else to actually make like a unit that's going to probably kill something and then probably die in return, but you're going to have done a good amount of damage to something. It seems to me.
I'd agree.
I don't know what you guys think.
I think a bit heavy on the combos book, proper glass hammers. Yeah. It can stick around if you get the defensive combos up. But all in all, I think stuff's just a little bit cheap as well.
It's what I like. I think I've never used this phrase before, but it's definitely a Mike Wilson book.
Well, Mike's loving playing them, so
yeah. Anything where you can go, right, let's get loads of buffs onto one unit and then just kill everything. That's a Mike unit. That's a Mike book, that is.
Yeah. Sounds like it.
But also, I think it's good because you can have a lot of fun with it as well. Like, a lot of it seems quite thematic. Nothing seems... There was no unit I looked at and went, well, this is terrible. The only one that the nearest I came to that was the Sisters of Slaughter going, they're okay, but you could still see a reason to take them as well.
You could still use them, yeah.
You can use anything. Like, there's not a bad unit in the book. So, for a start, fair play. That's a really good way. I'm pleased that they've done that. Yeah. I do think everything's a little bit cheap at the minute.
I like model-wise, I like... All the models are nice models. Well, lots of them are old Warhammer models now, really. I wouldn't mind newer ones.
Yeah.
Like the Blood Rat Medusa looks a little bit all right, but not amazing, and the Cold is still good, but it's still a little bit... It's not, I don't know. Like the Blood Hags show what they can do now with the range.
Yes.
So it'd be nice if things were kind of like refreshed a bit, or even next time they switch it out and we don't have Sisters and Witch House anymore. They have a totally new unit as their basic ones or something. I think that'd be quite good. Maybe. I don't know.
It's an interesting one to see. It'd be fun to see what they do in the design space, to be fair.
Yeah. Which may be nothing at all. We should never know, do you?
No.
But
no.
Shall I go through? So I've got the stats up. Do you want me to go through that, and then we can do some of our lists?
Yeah, let's see what the stats are saying.
So for daughters, when did the book come out? It wasn't that long ago, was it? Really?
I'm going to say 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, I think it was. Let me have a look on here.
I'm going to say it was about the time of South Coast, so 18th or 19th, about 3 weeks, maybe 4.
So they've been doing quite well in a few tournaments. So there's a grand tournament on the 18th of April, which is when they were out, and they came third in that. I can't say the name of the place it is. Waterloo? Maybe that's right, don't know. Then there's the Leeds Pig.
Do you mean Waterloo?
No, not Waterloo.
Oh.
Martily.
I was waiting for some singing again.
No.
Oh, I don't want to get us copyright striked.
No. Then there's the Leeds Pig. Is that what you say it?
Somewhere in Germany, I'm guessing?
Yeah, I can't know how you say it. That's it, Leipzig. That's it, Leipzig.
Leipzig.
Yep.
Yeah,
Leipzig. That's it, Leipzig. Annoyingly, I should now say it because you always hear it when this is the football, but my brain went blank then. They came second in that one.
Okay.
So doing pretty well.
Yeah.
And then then they came first in the Fantasia Fanatic XLIX. Whatever, how many that is.
Yeah.
I know what the X's are, but not the L. Maybe it's 100? Or is it 50?
L is... Hold on, 100 is C. L is it 500?
Really?
Hold on, let me look at my Latin. It might be 20.
Maybe it's 20.
L's 50.
50. Okay.
50.
So XL. All right. Okay.
Well, then that would be 40th?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it works that way. The X before it would
X is 10,
the number.
Yeah.
It would reduce the 50 to 40, so XL.
Right. Okay. Right. That many. They came first in that one. Anyway.
Nice.
Okay.
Then they came third in another one, first in another one. So they're doing quite well.
Yeah. Doesn't surprise me.
And then, because I said we do a bit of Sylvanep as well, in those same tournaments, in the Leipzig, Sylvanep came third and fourth. They came first and fourth in the one a week later. And then recently at the Grand Clash that GW did,
yep.
Oh yeah,
they came first in that. Sylvanep did. Justin Lepointe, I think.
Yeah, he's a very good
French
player.
chap who won.
Yeah, very good player. Very good player.
Before, yeah,
very very good player.
Yeah, so yeah, both those new books seem to be doing pretty high based on that compared to what we've seen before. We've looked at some of the stats and they haven't been quite as high as that, have they?
Mm.
So I wonder if they might be due a bit of a.
I think it's.
I think it's just points.
Somewhere.
It's just points. It's just points. None of the abilities seem somewhere. Ridiculous.
No, and I think as all three of us have thought, as we've gone through both those Battletomes, they've just got good combos in them.
Yeah,
that's it, and they work well. There's nothing that feels like totally it's just too good. There's just some good stuff in there that just needs to probably be pointed up or down a bit just to make it a bit more balanced.
100%. Yeah,
and that'd be fine. Which is good. So,
I have.
Rich?
So this is just because I like Snake Ladies, to be fair, but I have a list. It's in the Coven of Blood, which is the not targetable on objectives within 9. It's Marathi Khaine with obviously the Shadow Queen. You have to take her. A unit of reinforced Blood Sisters. 1 unit of non-reinforced Bloodstalkers. The next regiment is a Bloodrack Shrine with the Hand of Khaine and the Darkling Elixir. Although, like I said before, not all of the kind of elixirs were fine, but that was the one I seem to like best. Another unit of Reinforced Sisters, another unreinforced Bloodstalker, and some Kinnerai Heartrenders, plus the shrine because it was there, and that's 1990. And I did it with, I would take Scouting Force and Master the Paths.
Yep.
It's just straightforward. Like Marathi goes in, Sisters go in,
Super solid.
Bloodstalkers sit on objectives, don't get hurt, and just shoot to reduce charges so that enemies can't get to them.
Mm-hmm.
And the Heartrenders, just because I had 100 points spare. Although, to be fair, unfortunately I couldn't take anybody else with those particular heroes. Otherwise I might have thought about the teleporters. But it's fine. Seems solid. It seems like I have fun. Chuck out an Avatar of Khaine every so often. Yeah, treat myself.
Yeah. Have you done list, Poole?
No, I haven't done a list.
No.
But I can tell you, it would be Marathi. There would be 10 fighty snakes, 5 shooty snakes.
Yeah.
Some buff characters, a unit of Shadow Stalkers, and some Heartrenders, probably.
Yeah.
So that sounds like my list that I quickly did, mainly because we had a break a little while ago, and Rich and I were chatting, and obviously I was trying to make myself not want to buy this army, which is quite hard when you go through it. But you can still get the box that came out when it came out with Marathi in it, and the
super good value,
stuff, which is basically gives you like over half an army.
Yeah.
So based on that, I did Marathi with reinforced Blood Sisters, 5 Stalkers to shoot, some Heartrenders, then a High Gladiatrix with. I went for reinforced Blood Hags because they're the new models and they look cool. That with some Sisters of Slaughter, so I'm kind of going a bit defensive with them, but I've got my Sisters are the attacking ones, and I've got an Iron Scale with some Life Takers.
Yep,
with the faction
solid
terrain. Yep. So that's 2,000 on the nose.
Oh yeah,
so not too bad. So yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think
it's a great book.
I think it's going to be one of those ones that I think the book's great, but I think if you're going, cool, I'm going to pick it up and I'm just going to win, you will be sorely mistaken because it's just going to die. Like if you use it like a scalpel and not like a hammer, you'll just win games. But you'll need to learn it and you'll need to try and be careful with it. But I think the actual army is really good.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Plus, those manifestations are a bit sexy.
Yeah,
they are nice, aren't they? Although the snake's a bit of a ball ache to make, as is the
blade wind. Is it? Mine doesn't look anything like the model. I just glued it on randomly. I got annoyed with it.
Yeah, it's really
honestly
the instructions for it aren't that good.
No.
He has a really the bits where it sticks into each other are tiny and weird. You really have to.
I just gave it
to make one.
Is it the horrible hard plastic as well? Not like the normal plastics, like the other one.
It's just no. It's actually one of the most difficult kits to put together of any GW.
I'm glad you said recent years because the worst I ever found was these Spirit Hosts. Ugh. God, I hate putting those
together. I like Spirit Hosts.
Yeah, I know.
I told you before. They were fine.
Arachnarots are interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. So, anything else you guys want to add?
No, I think that's everything I can think of. We're off to Realmshift next week. I think all the tickets are sold for that now.
That's good.
So I don't think you can pick them up anymore.
Be able to hear the week after how we get on, guys. I've got a new T-shirt for the event, so if you want to come over and say hi, you'll definitely know who I am. And
I think we've all got How Many One T-shirts now.
We have got T-shirts, so you will see us wandering around if you're at the event.
And we're trying to get more free combat gauges to get
if you play us and I like you.
So if you play us, you might get
or if you let me win.
Chat to us.
I mean, if we have a great battle and I just happen to win, wink. Only thing I will say is the army seems a lot of fun. I think that the only thing that will make your life easier is getting some tokens printed from Pro-Painted Studios. There's lots of different ones there. They'll have all the different exalted abilities, I imagine, so that if you have your units that are anointed dying, oh, look, I can't keep track of all this stuff. My arms are confused. I don't know where to look. Now I've got 15 tokens around this one guy. Helps me keep track. Propane Studios. Check them out. Get your tokens. Save some money with How Many Ones.
Yeah.
I know you guys think it's funny, but I'm just saying, I'm great.
No, I think it's an army that needs tokens.
I will be completely honest. There will
most of the armies nowadays.
If there is one army that doesn't need tokens, I imagine it'll be Sons of Behemoth, and in which case I'll say, don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. But even actually, they might surprise me.
Well, you need wound tokens for Sons of Behemoth.
That's very true. Why not get individualised ones for each one with your own face on it or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make them out
of Jaffa cakes.
No.
Well, that's what we said earlier on.
That's what I was going to say.
35 per one.
We don't want crumbs everywhere.
That's the beautiful thing. How many times have you had crumbs from a Jaffa cake?
You don't get crumbs from a Jaffa cake.
If they're stale,
you can get crumbs.
What are you doing eating stale Jaffa cakes?
Definitely can.
Yeah, if they're like, you've left them out for 2 weeks and they're like rock hard.
Mate, you definitely can't. Right. Anybody who's listening to this, get in the comments. If you're on YouTube, get in the comments and tell us how. Yeah.
Can you get crumbs from Jaffa cakes? You take it out of the packet.
Do you know what?
Stick it in your mouth.
Hold on, I've got.
No,
where's the crumb option?
If you bite it in half,
nobody eats a Jaffa cake like that.
I've got some grab bags of Jaffa cakes in my room. In my hand. Let's have a look.
You put it in your mouth.
I'm not even hungry, but I'm going to open them now. I'm shaking them all over the place. Oh look, I've got no crumbs anywhere because they're Jaffa cakes. Honestly.
You can
if they're stale. But who leaves Jaffa cakes out for 3 weeks to get stale?
They never last long enough to go stale.
I'll eat them later. I don't want them now. But it is
quite late for Jaffa cakes.
I'll be up peeing all night if I have Jaffa cakes with the sugar. Hi, we're old.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Right. Well, on that note.
Oh no! Hold on. Forgot.
Leave it there, then, shan't we?
Matt, what have you been looking at on the internet this week?
Oh. We shouldn't probably do this because
I find
no one finds it interesting.
I think it's very interesting.
I don't think Lurking Worm's internet perv.
It's not an internet perv, is it? You just look at stuff online. That's what everyone does.
So what have you been looking at this week?
The main thing I've been looking at is it wasn't that long ago, but they announced like a Star Fox game for the Switch 2.
Okay.
Which is essentially just the N64 version.
So the better
graphics on the Switch 2. Well, technically the N64 version was just a remake of the SNES version. So it's still the same version.
Fair.
That's been out before. But it looks very pretty.
That's the main thing.
That was the main thing I was looking at, really, because that was announced like kind of suddenly, although I think someone had like leaked it was probably going to come out already.
Okay.
Because there are leaks not just in the Warhammer world, but also everywhere, it seems. Yeah, that was it really. I don't think I haven't really been looking at many model-y things because I've been too busy trying to do Zinch.
Okay.
So yeah, that was wasn't it?
Well, I found that interesting anyway.
Yeah.
I did as well.
Aside from boring stuff, because of my job, I have to look at and also because of Facebook and how the algorithm works. If you watch one thing, you see loads of it. I tend to watch quite a lot of videos for like exercises and stuff on there, and so I get loads of stuff about
so you get lots of women in lycra exercising.
It's like the old
okay, we've heard it all
every time he looks at something.
Yeah.
It's for the benefit of my patients.
It's the benefit.
Exercises.
The patients need to know I understand lycra.
Yeah.
No. They're
We'll believe you, Matt.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, that's it.
Right. I think they've heard enough of us for this time, haven't they?
Yeah, that's fine. All right. Well, thanks for listening, everyone. And as per always, I will put information in the description of the episode in case you want the code for the discount to support us from Propane Studios, or if you want to contact us to say hi or anything. And Chunks, I know you keep messaging us on Podbean itself, and I would really like to respond to you. For some reason, I can't work out how to do it at the moment, so I'm sorry. I will try and work it out at some point, and I will respond to you on there. But his last comment was he put episodes that Rich Belford was wearing clothes 0.
I mean,
which is probably sad.
Probably true,
shorts.
Isn't it?
Does that count? Only shorts.
Yeah.
Exactly. All right. That's enough of that then.
Yeah. That's the perfect time to leave this conversation.
Yep.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks for listening, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Wise, guys, wise.
Okay. You guys all ready?
Aye.
I'm going to try something
why not?
new this time as well.
Oh, he's going to shock
Oh,
us.
he's going to bloody throw me again, isn't he?
No, I'm not. I'm just going to do a little thing. I can do a little mark.
I don't need to talk about your little thing. No one needs to hear about your little thing, man.
Yeah. Okay.
Your lurking worm. I made myself laugh far too much on that. I'm so sorry.
Right. You guys ready?
Oh, yeah. In the words of Blade.
I'm going to do it again, aren't I now? See,
No.
You got to do that mark thing again.
Yeah, the mark thing again. Because you spoke for another minute about the rubbish.
Oh.
You ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do it again.
Great. Not doing it again.
Oh, sorry. I'll stop being a child. Oh, actually,
hello, everyone. Oh, you ruined it, Rich. God damn you.
That wasn't even intentional. I was just thinking out loud.
Well, think where you're supposed to think in your head.
Wow.
You're going to have to do another mark now.
Yeah, I'm going to do another mark now. Right. Rich, just hold your breath like a minute. It'll be fine. Okay?
No, don't tell him to do that. He'll keel over or something.
Sorry, I'm lying down. I'm fine.